100%. All right. So we'll go through just a couple of quick things before we get started. We'll go through a recap, and then I'm going to go through a couple of new features that I built into Roll20 to kind of just keep your eyes out for as you're doing stuff. I think one of the things I'm going to try to do on my part is just have more random NPCs for you guys to encounter, and I'm just going to try to improv as much as I can. So just kind of like a quick recap. This is, of course, the map of Lisboa. So you guys have gone from Avalon to Lisboa. At Lisboa, you were tasked with sailing out in the waters to go find a ancient but advanced island where you guys were told to bring back any kind of technology that you found. You went, you found a construct, you cut off its head, you stole an airship, you flew it back to Lisboa. That is when Funda Greybeard and Pipes separated from the group to join the militia at Lisboa and take the airship with them. From there, you guys have been tasked to again continue your journey to High Mountain to tell the king and administration there about the treason of Overton. On the road to High Mountain, you guys are on your way from Lisboa to the next town, which is called Odile.
And there's a ferry there, right?
Yes. So this map that you guys are looking at now has been like titled. So you started out at Avalon. You kind of made your way to Lisboa. You sailed out to an island that we'll say is probably like out here in the waters. You came back. So now you are on your way back to Lisboa. Yep. You're on your way from Lisboa to Odile. So you can see that Odile has two rivers that break away and come from it, both which start making their way to High Mount. When you guys decide to leave Odile to High Mount, you'll have a couple of options of which river you want to ferry down and which city you would like to visit next. But that's kind of getting ahead of ourselves. So it is currently, let me make sure I have the settings set. It is currently at night. It's about 7, 8 o'clock at night. You guys have decided that you are going to go to the inn in Lisboa, maybe to get some rest the evening before traveling to Odile. So that would take us to where we are now.
Yeah, looking at my character sheet, he needs some rest.
Yeah. Which is the Drowning Dandy.
Have I not had a rest since I jumped off the airship?
Probably not.
I don't know.
I don't
think so.
I'm just looking at my character sheet. It doesn't look like I have.
Alright. So, a couple of really cool things to note of like Roll20. So, the first being that you guys can no longer just go through walls or doors, right? It's going to be blocked from you. So if you're ever moving, stop moving that token. Whoever's moving the token. The sign. So you guys can't walk through.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I was saying I could click it, so I thought it was me.
Yeah.
Moved through the wall and nothing happened.
I'm gonna get to that. Yeah. So you guys can't walk through walls or doors. So whenever you want to go through a door, you can open a door. Just for future gameplay, if you're going through dungeons and stuff, I will allow you to crack the door open with a stealth check. And that will allow you, it'll give you just kind of like a little line of sight from the door into the room, kind of like the windows do. Now, yes, this token here, you'll notice that you are able to click it. So, the reason I do this, if you click that token, and then you click the letter Z on your keyboard, it will zoom in.
Ooh.
Now, what that means is, from here on out, as you're playing, you might see tokens or things that you can interact with. Click them and press Z. This will be important as you're walking through towns. You won't be able to look in buildings, but you can now read signs that way. There will be documents and papers and plaques and statues that you guys will now be able to read by using that function.
I'm so excited.
So after you get into the tavern, you'll also see some menus kind of laying around on the tables and stuff. So you will want to click those and also hit Z so that you can see what kind of food the Drowning Dandy will offer. Other than that, I do believe that we're kind of all good to get started. So just to clarify right now, you
Click on
something
something and hit Z. That zooms in.
you guys do have line of sight. I think all my settings should be right. Now,
I don't have
You
line of sight.
you might not be able. It might be
No,
hard
okay,
to obscure
that was-
because of the line. Try the one
Yeah.
down here. That one right there.
Ah.
yep. All right. So one thing to keep in mind, right? I do not.
Alright. It's not working for Michelle.
Not working for Roz. Let me look at it.
No.
It says it's controlled by all players. Let me maybe just add her specifically, and maybe it'll.
There it goes.
You got
Now
it.
hit
Okay.
Z. Now hit Z, and it'll There you go. And then
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Michelle, that's how you're gonna look at signs and papers and menus and stuff as we play. It's going to be super important when you go to the next town because there's going to be, as you're walking through the roads, there's going to be signs everywhere. So the last thing, right? I want to try to give you guys like more freedom to just role play and kind of move around, do what you want at the same time. Keeping in mind a few things, as people try to do multiple things at once, there's only so much I can pay attention to, so think of my mind as like a slow-ass computer. If you try to open up too many programs, it like freezes, it's no longer enjoyable. The second thing, unless you expressly tell me beforehand, I am going to assume that as you are walking around, you are not stealthing and you are not actively perceiving.
Okay.
Right? So if you guys if I give you free reign to just walk through this pub as it's gonna happen in a moment, if you are just kind of like walking around all over the place and you like come across something that's clearly like a plot hook or like there's something going on there, I'm gonna yell at you to stop. I'm going to assume that you weren't stealthing, and kind of all that stuff.
Okay.
But-
Since we're about to free roleplay, I'm gonna run real quick and say goodnight to my kids, and then I'll come join.
Absolutely, go ahead.
Yep.
Do you guys have any questions or anything?
Michelle, your sound isn't working.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Now it is, yeah, we're good. I am very excited.
Hi, baby.
See if I can host the host. Gross.
Beautiful. True human function.
Oh man. Yeah, so Corinne and I have been talking that since I am obviously not drinking anymore, for very explicit reasons, this is now like my recovery coping skill is D&D stuff. So I just been like building content like all the time.
All the time.
You guys seem to have picked up stuff at PAX, like cards or something.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. So they have like kind of all the stuff on D&D Beyond, but just in cards. But Corinne wanted it so that she can look at the things that she turns into.
How much was it a pack?
Yeah, I mean, it was like $10, and it's like 300, 400 cards. It
want
was
it.
well worth it.
And then
I love it.
So I want you to know that if you look at the menu of the Drowning Dandy, that is all custom made by moi. I was very happy about it.
I was looking at it.
It's very cool.
he's really good at working on it.
So the next town that you guys go to consists of like 8 sections, and every single section has pages and content built of it. So like when I show you the map and you're like, oh, I want to go to that district, it'll have a ton of shit created. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be very cool. I'm very excited.
It sounds awesome. I'm gonna put you in the DM corner. I hate that it doesn't save how I set up my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta do that every week. Every time.
You gotta move your little face. I like that over there.
I'm gonna. Oh no, I don't like the. I'm gonna change my name to the Smiling DM.
Are you smiling? Oops.
We're actually hanging out with Pipes right before here.
Oh, cool.
He's working PAX. That's his job. Is he works a bunch of those conventions.
What is a winter wolf? Hold on.
Oh my God! How many kids does she have? Don't they know that she loves them? Jeez.
You're fucked up, babe.
Oh, so I'm gonna ping something on screen.
What?
Oh, y'all could have started now.
No, you're fine. This area over here is nothing. I promise. It's like blacked out because it's just an area that I'm not
What
using.
area? I didn't see you ping.
Over here, kind of
Okay.
like the whole top left area. Everything else, literally everything else is game though. So.
Okay. And you're just gonna say like freeze if there's too many things happening at once.
Yeah, if you walk, and you'll know, like if you walk somewhere, you like see some shit that you know you weren't supposed to be seeing, like you're gonna know.
Alright.
But yes, I will call out. All right, so
Or even if like someone's trying to have a conversation at a table, someone else is at the bar, and two other people are fighting, you can tell us to freeze, and we'll do it in
yeah,
turn.
exactly. All right, so if someone wants to walk towards the door, I'll show you what it looks like when I crack the door for you.
I'm gonna walk over there.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Yeah.
Alright. It's not. Oh.
Is it this one right here or this one?
This is the door right here.
Where's the door?
Where I'm at?
Right here,
Okay.
where I'm pinging.
I don't
Can't see your ping.
We can't see your ping.
Why can't you? Oh, because it's in. Okay, just a second.
It's in a hidden area, probably.
Yep. Now can you see my ping?
Yeah,
Yes,
I can see
okay.
your ping.
So crack it open.
Yep.
You
All right,
crack
so
it.
I'm gonna say that you guys. Oh, why is it not letting me? Crap.
My baby.
All right. Well, it looks like in this situation it's not letting me, so I'm just gonna open the door for you. Okay.
Roll for initiative.
Yeah, basically. So, yeah, welcome to the Drowning Dandy.
Y'all, I kept trying to move my character. It wouldn't move. It's because I was using WASD.
That's what I was doing too. I was like, why are you moving?
That's funny.
Alright, I'm
All right.
gonna go look at the menu.
Yep. As you guys walk in, you see a few things. You see over here, you see some people playing cards. There's definitely money on the table. Looks like there's some gambling going on. You see a man in the top left-hand corner. He's just kind of like puffing on a pipe, playing chess by himself. You see a server who's kind of catering to some other people who's sitting around at the bar. You have what looks like an armored knight who is sitting next to two well-dressed older couple. Menus obviously scattered everywhere. You have the barkeep. You have a couple of people. These two guys are being kind of rowdy at the bar, just kind of laughing, joking with each other, drinking. And then you see a younger tiefling who's just sitting alone at the end of the bar.
Is that unusual for this area?
Not really. Not something that's like, oh my god, that's a plot hook. But
Okay.
no, it is unusual just to see a tiefling in general.
Okay.
And then over here you have a elf who's sitting kind of just whittling wood, minding his own business.
Where's that? The back corner?
Yeah, he's kind of like back there a little bit. Yeah. So
Would he know me?
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go to the bar with Roz.
I'm at the bar ordering.
Okay.
Aaron
Ordering
gestures
too.
for Stumpy and Sophia to join us in the
Oh
bar
yeah, good point.
so that, you know, the little
Stumpy
F-word
will
network
join the bar.
is running around.
I keep
There we
trying
go.
to move it, and
So-
Stumpy
Sophia's-
said just keep him drunk.
Yep.
Sophia's gonna go wherever Roz goes.
And
So,
You have control of Ronan now.
I know. I moved him.
Roz decides she would like to order some Siemens ale. and with a side of nut bread.
Did I put nut bread on there?
Sure
You did, and you
Oh
put
my
mush.
god.
Okay,
Oh
and
my god.
Whatever the gold piece is, go ahead and mark it off. But yeah, you see the barkeep kind of comes down, and you guys are. Where are you? You're still in Lisboa.
I don't know if I can afford this shit.
We all got like 100 gold from something recently.
I thought it was like 400 gold.
I don't know. I'm sitting at 106, and Theron
Not
does not
each.
carry
We
money,
split it
so
up. So everybody got like 100.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like 400, and it like got divvied around.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I just spent 4 gold on bread and ale worth.
Key orders wine and not food. She has her head in her hands like this.
So the barkeep kind of comes over. Oh, it's very nice to see all of you, and just kind of like starts taking your orders.
Yeah. Can I get that? And Roz is extremely loud and makes hard eye contact with Key. But like that's Siemens. That's Siemens ale.
And Key's just kind of like, yeah, I'll take windswept wine, please.
It's
The
wind
bar-
filled. I'm assuming it was
Wind-filled.
farted in.
The barkeep just kind of rolls his eyes. You think that he's heard that joke before, and he turns around and he starts just kind of like getting everything that you guys are ordering.
Excellent, excellent. I think I'm gonna let old Sophia drink this time. I'm not gonna make
Ooh. So as the drinks come out, Sophia is just looking like wide-eyed at the drinks and just kind of like looking up at Roz.
Fine.
I will
Drink it.
have-
She's gonna drink it. She gotta drink it like an orc.
She, Roz, she kind of looks up and says, "Roz, what do you think I would like? I've never tried any of this before. Would I like semen? The semen there?
Does Key have her wine?
Yes, you all have your
Okay,
wine.
Ron walks
have
away.
Listen, I think you ought to stick to the let's do the Merriam and Mead.
Okay, so she gets some mead. Anyone who's drinking, give me a Constitution check. Yeah, anyone who's drinking, just give me a Constitution check.
Okay, let me check.
Oh god.
I
My
have-
con is terrible.
I have +1, so.
Finally, that is a roll worthy of an orc.
There you go.
Minus
I'm
1.
on 4.
Yes,
I
it's
am
minus 1.
wasted.
So you're not going to be wasted off of one drink.
Okay.
But yes, if you get anyone under a 12, the drink definitely hits you. You're going to get buzzed.
That's good.
Do I have to roll one for every drink I take?
Yes. Yeah.
I got
Noted.
buzzed off 1 glass of wine, which is really realistic.
120.
That's really realistic. Rose
20. That makes more sense.
Do I have to roll like charisma at like disadvantage?
Ooh, Sophia. Sophia can actually handle her liquor a little bit. Yeah. She's
She got under a 12. So.
still. Well, she has +1.
I have +1,
She's
but
still
I
annoyed.
fucked it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that first time she ever drank. Remember,
So-
she drank like a whole cask and didn't die. So
So as you're sitting at the bar, you hear the two men kind of next to you. They're pretty drunk, and you hear the blonde-haired guy turn to the bald guy. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no way that you or anyone else in this bar could drink more than me. I don't know what you're talking about, lads, says the bald guy. I've seen you drink before, and there's no way you can handle your liquor like you used to.
Oh dear.
what am I?
I am gonna look over at Stumpy.
Stumpy's drinking. It's better than toilet wine.
His toilet wine is great.
I don't know. He was pretty proud of his toilet wine. So.
Don't think that was in character.
Key's gonna order from the waiter right over here when he gets a second.
Yeah, sure. You're sitting at the table? So yeah, the waiter kind of comes over to you. Oh, yeah, what can I get you, lass?
She's gonna get the chicken eggs and then another glass of wine.
All right. I will just keep moving the waiter around. Go ahead and take the gold out.
Orion 813 or APOLLO88. One of those two.
Did you
We
just
all
say
know-
password?
I'll come get it if you want.
Dude,
Yes, you did.
We're streaming.
Thank you for those pens.
You're welcome. Yes. So I'll subtract those from my stuff and make another con roll in a second.
Sure.
Gonna go actually over to where he is. Oop. Pause me if you need to. Then.
2, 3. So it
this
was 4 for.
I want you guys to know that this is all directed by you. As the DM, I'm not really going to be doing much until you guys tell me that you're ready to go to bed. And then that's when I'm going to... This is all as much... Like, you guys can roleplay as much as you want.
Oh, okay.
Theron does a perception check to see if on the elf up top that's just kind of chilling
Yeah. I'm moving
Yeah,
my
go ahead and
there.
roll.
person.
Not great. Passive is
Iceland.
15.
Iceland came and sat next to me.
Yeah, I
So-
sat near him. But I'm also near that elf. I don't know if he perceives me.
No, the elf is over
No, the elf's
here.
in the back.
Yeah,
Where's the elf?
all the way in the back to top. Northeast.
With a passive of 15, you see he looks maybe just kind of anxious, but nothing really seems out of the ordinary. He doesn't seem like he is anyone that you know or would have heard about. But if we keep in mind that currently everyone is leaving Lisboa because they are afraid that Avalon's going to fall soon. So there's really just kind of like a general anxiety that's kind of like running through this bar right now. Key, you got your food.
Thank you.
What's my perception?
And the waiter just kind of like walks away. He's helping everyone. He's going to go over to the guys gambling.
Oh, I want to gamble.
You can absolutely go over and do whatever you want. See if they'll join you.
+4. Ooh, that was my perception.
And what are you rolling for?
Perception.
For the high elf?
Just for the area. What I kind of noticed about everybody.
All right.
Because that was a really high perception. It's +4.
Yeah. So with the 19,
23 +4.
oh, 23? I mean, yeah, you kind of look around, you're picking up that everyone in this bar just seems kind of like very anxious and solemn, because they're really feeling like Lisboa is going to come under attack of the Yahool soon. You see that the barkeep seems very anxious, and he's kind of like looking around. Yeah, kind of outside of that.
I would say that Roz is noticing she's getting more stares than she normally does here in this bar, and Sophia as well.
Yeah.
Do I notice that?
Yes, Iceland and Theron probably actually noticed that.
Okay. That's cool.
Theron leans over to whisper to Roz, it may be best if we lay low and just head to bed for an early start tomorrow.
I suppose you're right.
Does she finish her drink like that?
Sure does.
I'm actually gonna...
Are you leaving Iceland from where Key is?
Well, I'm thinking about going over to the elf over there. Just because I feel like most elves would know me. But I...
Before
But my perception deck didn't see anything seemed any different from anybody else, so I don't know if I want to.
Before you walk away, Key asks you, have you ever been to Highmount?
I have been to Highmount, actually. It's a very nice area, to be honest. It takes a lot after where the elves live, to be true. They are very good to their people, and it's a very open city. They're very accepting of, just other people in general. At least the last time I was there, that's what they were doing.
You are thinking of Odile, but it still works for Highmount.
Oh, okay.
That's fine, but I know where you're going.
Okay. Just want to make sure that what you told me, I'm doing.
Key kind of like rolls her eyes a little bit and is like, oh, that's a nice visit you had.
Well, my visits are very different from most people's other visits.
I bet they are. And then she orders more wine.
Go ahead and, yeah, the waiter will come over to you. However many drinks you've had, go ahead and roll a constitution. Theron and Roz, the barkeep hears you and says, "Oi, I heard you two might be looking for a room for a night. We can offer rooms. We have some available. Unfortunately, our master suite and our private room has been taken for tonight, but we do have room upstairs for each of your party members. It would just be 5 gold each." The waiter comes over, takes Key's order, and walks away.
Despite her best efforts after 3 glasses of wine, she still feels not enough.
Come on, Kitty. Get drunk.
Can I roll a perception check? I want to know who's taking the special sweets. Like, I want to see if I ask him.
Keys
Alright, go ahead.
rich people right there with the knight.
You can ask the barkeep.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to go up and ask him?
I want to ask, like, is there someone important in town taking the private suite and the master suite? Not that I wanted them, I just, want to know.
He kind of looks you up and down. He glances at the weapons that you have, and then glances back to your eyes. Also, he probably glances at all the fucking skulls that you have tied around you now, right?
No, she took them off when we came off the boat. We
They
made
made
sure.
me take it off.
Yeah, I made her take it off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
My
exactly
battle
what we did.
armor.
He kind of says, some people enjoy their privacy. I don't really like giving information out about any of the other guests. If someone came here asking for you, you probably wouldn't want me to give your info out, would you?
I feel like Stumpy would try to persuade them.
Stumpy always would try.
Stop making me play other people's characters.
Well, it's your job!
If one of you want to try to persuade him, I will let you. But I'm not just going to sit here and masturbate playing my own game with someone.
Alright, well, I'm rolling an intimidation check on this guy. Roz feels suspicious because last time we were at a tavern, there was a guy. That
You're
guy
finally getting drunk.
in the
I
back
know,
room.
finally.
Finally.
Silk.
Silk. Yeah, and I just sort of just like who's like I feel like we should. I want to know that we're safe. Like I want to know that there aren't like high-ranking
Giant
people on our
wolf
tail.
sleeping on
Can
it.
Yeah,
I hear?
absolutely.
Can I hear Roz having this conversation,
Um,
or not really from across the
not really from where you are.
Okay. Well, I rolled for another glass of wine, which I'm gonna take out, and finally, I guess Key's feeling it.
Yeah.
Good for her. I'm already a little drunk.
Oh, well, I guess one thing I was going to say is, like, the DC probably gets higher for each drink you have, right?
Oh well,
So-
I'm on my 4th, so now.
Okay, yeah. So, like, I would say the 3rd and 4th drinks, your DC is probably, like, 15 and then 18. All right, so, Roz, you're rolling to intimidate?
Yeah.
So, with an 11. What do you say to him?
Listen, sir, we've had a long travel, and I just want to make sure my friends and I are safe here.
Nobody wants to
Or
feel
else.
unsafe.
Or else. The barkeep, what's your passive perception, Roz?
What is my passive perception? 9.
9.
Theron's
Theron, yours is
15.
like... There's
15.
Theron's 15. So, you say that to the barkeep. Roz, you just see the barkeep kind of look off, and then he looks back at you, and he says, I don't know kind of what you're trying to pull, but if someone like you is trying to rough me down to get information, I'm not going to give it to you. We have ways of protecting ourselves. Theron, you see this man over here, who is in, like, knightly armor, just stand up. He stands up and he's looking over at the interaction between
Wait, who
Roz and
did?
the barkeep.
You didn't
The
see
knight.
it.
You didn't
Oh.
see.
Theron puts a placating hand on Roz and says to her, "We'll make do."
With what? What are we making do with, Theron?
Do these 2 rich people look easy to pickpocket while I'm drunk?
What are you trying to do?
Key's wondering that. Do these 2 rich people look easy to pickpocket while I'm drunk? I'm just giving you an insight.
You can give me a perception check. There's also, because I don't know if you can see it, there is a door back here by this elf.
By the elf?
Oh.
No, that's what I was looking.
Yeah, sorry. There's a door back here as well.
Okay, I'm gonna go look at that door.
Okay.
Right here?
Over here. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna
So
go
you just-
look up.
Looking at it.
I'm gonna go like peek open if I can. Like
Okay.
I'm gonna crack it open.
So you go to open the door and it's locked.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Where did you just go?
Me? I'm right by the.
Oh, okay.
I didn't go anywhere crazy.
I'm gonna go over to the knight that's standing. Actually, no, I don't know if I can pull this off.
So the barkeep says to Theron and Roz, well, like I said, you're not going to get any information out to me. We take all customer security very seriously here. But if you are also looking to stay, we have some very nice rooms that you would like upstairs.
Can I roll to lockpick while he's busy with them and the knight can't see me around the corner there?
You can roll at disadvantage because you were drunk.
Excellent.
But yeah.
That is perfect.
Also, as you're doing that, the elf guy behind you just kind of looks up at you.
Nope, totally
Who
fine.
does?
The elf guy
This is
back
great.
here. It's just like watching Key.
She
Oh, that's-
is
okay.
drunk though, so she does not.
It's gonna turn into nine. That's awesome.
Alright.
I'm over there like.
Give me... Well, actually, you've been doing that.
Theron
Okay.
pulls out 30 gold and hands it to the barkeep and says, "We'll take a room, the 6 of us." Right?
Oh,
There's
six
6.
of
There's the
you.
4 of us there plus Iceland and
1, 2, 3, 4.
Does Key know he did that? Or no?
Or G. Or G.
1,
Or
2,
G.
3, 4. I can give you. We only have 4 rooms available, but 2 of the rooms both have 2 beds in them. If you have 2, 2 to 4 people who don't mind kind of shacking up together.
Shacking up, huh?
Shag it up! Shag it up!
Theron says that'll be fine and hands him 30 gold.
Alright, he takes the 30 gold and he kind of says to you,
Is it per person or per room?
per,
They said it was per. He said it was per person, right?
It's probably
room,
per
So it
per
should be
room?
30.
per room.
Oh,
So-
okay,
only
then you
doing
give him
like
20
2
gold.
rooms.
20 gold, yeah.
It's
Yeah, is there 4, 1, 2, 3?
I thought he said per person.
Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so just 4 rooms. Okay.
20 gold.
Yeah, so it'd be 20
Hands him
gold.
20 gold. All right.
I thank you, lad. Thank you, lad. You can take the stairs to my left whenever you're ready to go to bed.
Come on, Sophia. Did you pay for all of our rooms, Theron?
Theron nods.
Excellent. Bye.
So y'all going upstairs?
I'm
Yeah,
not
where are
going
the steps?
upstairs.
Where
I'm
are the
about to
steps?
hide
Where are the
now.
steps? Where are the steps?
Over here.
Right over here.
I'm over here now, so I'm gonna
That
get
was all in
away
character.
to that
Alright, so Roz, Theron, Stumpy, Sophia.
Hi, honey.
Theron's not going up just yet.
Oh, Theron's not going up just
I'm not going
Not
up
just
there
yet.
Sophia, Stumpy, and Roz. Actually, just Sophia and Roz are gonna go up. Stumpy will chill at the bar.
Theron stays with Stumpy. For now.
You're so good. Hello.
Roz, Sophia. Alright,
I'm
so
gonna
now
go over to this.
let me pull Roz is over there, and that's it. So Roz, you should be on a new screen now.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see stuff and move around?
Iceland, you can hear Key. God damn it.
Shit.
Where is she? I don't see her. Oh, you're right there.
She's very ineffectively picking the lock on the door I'm standing at.
I'm gonna
Where'd he
come
go?
over to you and like gently put a hand on her shoulder and be like, "Sweetie."
No. No. I could do this.
Home skillet. Home
So that-
slice. Take a break.
The elf looks up, and you can kind of see in his face that he definitely recognizes Iceland.
Oh, good.
And now he's kind of more confused because now here's this high-end noble who's coming over and putting the shoulder on a thief who's trying to break into a room.
Just trying to be like, sweetie, stop.
Key finally gives up and sits back against the door, like, like, God damn it.
Sweetie.
I can't find a room.
Everybody's strong.
So are you gonna sleep with Sophia?
Yeah.
Sure.
So right here is a room, and right here is a room.
I think you need to work on how the doors are visible.
How do I
Yeah,
open
It
it?
seems to be a little tough.
The doors are hard to see.
If you want to take that room, there you go.
Theron's going to check that Stumpy's okay at the bar, that he's not like super hammered or anything.
Let's see. If Keys had 4 drinks, and he's probably had 5. 19, 5.
I'm assuming he can hold his liquor though.
He's
Probably better than
he's a little. He's a little buzzed, but he's fine. You can tell that he's like still capable.
All right. Theron pats him on the back and then starts to walk back towards the back of the area.
Okay.
Alright. Did I notice that he noticed me and recognized me?
Yeah, you did. You see Stumpy just go next to the 2 guys, and he's drinking with them now. I can drink more than anybody.
So earlier over here, was that a door? I saw right here. I saw the waiter go here and then disappear and then come back out.
That's a black hole there. Like there's nothing over there.
Okay.
I promise you, there's nothing over there. That's just
Okay.
I'm using that as the kitchen.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
I'm gonna go over this elf then.
Okay.
I'll do another perception check on the elf.
Yeah, sure. So the elf kind of jumps up. He says, "Lady." Oh wait, no.
Alright.
Princess Irina, very nice to see you. I never imagined I would run into you in these parts of the world. And he kind of takes a little bow.
No worries about that right now. We're not really in a formal setting, don't you think? No need for all the formalities.
Oh, thank you, lady.
What news of this area? Good sir.
Well, I think you'd probably already know. Avalon is in dire straits. I don't know if we can really support our ally as well as we used to. With this town being the closest to Avalon, a lot of the people are worried. They're all moving south to Odin.
Odin?
Yes, that's the closest town south of here. I myself am just working as a ranger. I've been working with the militia here to work as a scouting post.
Do you feel like there's hope for here?
If I'm being honest with you, lady, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to Avalon.
We're working our best. The group I'm with as odd
This
as
mic
we
is
are,
like.
I hear that.
I do hear that. Who's
Hear what?
Somebody's mic is doing something. It was Drew's. It was Drew's. He
I
had
say
the
it might
mic
be
piece
mine
out.
if I'm-
He had the mic piece out.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
Sorry.
where was I? I lost what I was doing, damn it. How dare you, Michelle?
I've been scouting ahead here between O'Deal and I'm afraid that there's already some whole units of which is far to the western end.
Really? What headed there next?
What? What did you say? I can hear you.
Isn't that where we're going?
It is. I would be wary on the road ahead, but I don't think they're as rough of a force as they need to be. I believe that the roads are still safe, but there may be some straggler scouting units up the road.
Thank you for that information.
You
That's
don't roll a perception check.
me.
No key.
Oh.
I hope it's terrible.
You just wanted me to.
Oh yeah, it's terrible. You can't tell they're just drinking. You took that. Oh. Is it?
Yeah, if you're gonna take one out, take out the
Leave
other
your
one
right
and then,
ear in. Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
move the right ear to the left side if that's what you need to do. But the mic's like scraping along the table because the mic's in that plastic piece that's hanging down from your right ear.
Where the volume
Roger.
is.
Gotcha.
That's
Yeah.
that's your mic. So you can't let that like drag on the table. Like flip it to the other ear if you need to, if you want to keep the right ear open, but you can't let that one drag down.
So I'll just turn down my volume. I can kind of hear her anyway. So
Yeah, I'm like right next to you.
Did Sophia come upstairs with you, or is she still downstairs?
She did come upstairs with you. I will move her into the room with you. She's gonna take that bed.
Okay.
Still definitely like talking to this guy. Anyways, so the road I learned the road.
One of them turns to you. Hey, young lass, you want to join in on the game? I'm flipping in between. Go ahead, lass.
We're like having a legit conversation.
Go ahead. I know, I'm flipping in between.
Okay. He doesn't seem like it. Alright.
Sorry, if I have to focus on one conversation first and then move on to the next, I will.
Yeah, because it's like throwing me off a lot.
Sorry.
Like, I can't focus at all when you're...
Okay, noted.
Okay. Because I totally lost what I was saying. Right, I was like... Anyways, we are headed that way, but as you've seen my group, they are more than capable of doing most things.
Yes, I see. I was surprised to see a thief just try to pick a door open with so many people sitting around right next to her, but then also seeing you come up and place your hand on her back, it was very confusing.
Yes, she's had a little bit much, but usually she helps guide us through situations that obviously I'm not very used to. I'm not in situations that, she would have been, as you can only imagine.
I would hope so.
Theron says to Iceland, not to interrupt, but just so you know, we have rooms upstairs. Speak to the bartender when you're ready to go up.
Thank you, Theron.
And then he goes over to get Key out of trouble. Theron's the babysitter tonight.
Before he gets there, let me interact that before he gets there.
Alright, so he's on his way.
Anything else, babe?
There's a shot.
Thank you, good sir, for all the information. I appreciate it. I'll give him a nice gentle pat on the shoulder.
Aw, absolutely. Please be safe on your travels, lady. We would hate to lose someone of your caliber from the courts.
It's okay. Thank you, sir. I'm actually gonna go to the barkeep and go up.
Okay.
Ronan's coming with me. He's gonna give like a nod to the guy.
He gives them a little pet, like he pets them.
Yeah.
And also, as Theron passes that knight that he saw stand up earlier, he's gonna roll a perception check.
See if he's chill.
And that's a pass of 15.
So you see that since Raz went upstairs, the knight has kind of just sat down. He seems a little bit more relaxed, and he's turning to talking to the two people that he's with.
Do any of them notice me?
What's up?
Does anybody else notice me?
No. They notice you, but not in a way of like knowing who you are.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right.
Nobody else that needs
So-
me
Yep.
then.
So Keith, young lass,
I do. What's the buy-in?
it would be 5 gold.
What are you drinking?
Drinking everything. I would
Can I have
touch the Siemens. I don't drink anything with that kind of name, but we've been drinking all the other wine, the mead.
He tries to imitate like a tittering laugh like Iceland would do, but it doesn't come off right. So it's like,
When
And then
does
she's
Theron
like-
get there?
can I have one of your everything? And she starts pulling out the gold and putting it on, but asks them to buy her drink, essentially.
So you're asking them to buy...
Buy
Why
her
would...
drink, but putting out gold to play.
Does Theron get there in time to stop that? Or?
Well, I think you come up behind right as you hear one of the guys say, "Why would we be buying you drinks?"
I'm gonna persuade and be like, oh, I just wouldn't want my skill to outdo yours.
Go ahead, roll persuasion. The waiter's coming over because he heard people ordering drinks.
Awesome.
Theron puts his hand on her shoulder and says, I think you've had enough. Let's go to bed.
Boom! They went.
You see the 3 guys kind of look at each other, and you hear one turn to the other, and he says, Leafric, it will be your turn to buy it first. And they all kind of start taking turns buying you drinks.
Yes, she kind of like tries to wave Theron off, like, No. This is fine. You can buy one later.
So you see the waiter leave, and he comes back with a drink ordered by Leafric. It's a Siemens ale, and as it lays down in front of you, the guy's kind of like leaning in and looking at you.
Theron shakes his head and turns and leaves.
Yes.
How do I go down?
Unbabysat.
So gambling, this is how gambling works, right? It's a 5 gold buy-in. You can choose whether to play one of them, 2 of them, or all 3 of them. What that means is, I as the DM get a die for every person that you gamble with. The more that you choose, the higher the return. So if you're gambling 5 coins, if you go 1-on-1, you'll earn 5 back. If you go 1-on-2, you earn 10 back. If you go 1-on-3, you earn 15 back.
And it changes my odds because you get more dice.
Yep, and because I get more dice, so that's how it's gonna work. Babe, you want to go to bed?
Yeah, I'm gonna go baby.
All right, where's your token?
I'm right here.
She's over on the left. Stairs are on the right. Theron also passes Stumpy on the way up and says goodnight to him, and then goes to head upstairs.
Okay, so then let me
We're
grab.
all going to bed.
Whee!
All right, stop moving your tokens. No, Theron, come back.
I went up the stairs.
No,
There was
you
nowhere to go.
didn't.
All right,
Don't forget.
so let me do this. You're all there. Let me change the dynamic lighting. And I'm just gonna do this right now.
There, get back.
It doesn't matter where you move on the old map. It'll be gone in a second.
I'm leaving my character there like a good player.
I think it's actually lagging because there's so much content built on here. So my computer's going a lot slower than it used to. Alright. So Theron, you are now in the new room. Ison, you are now in the new room. You see the doors open. You should be able to look into the rooms and take whichever one you like. Alright, so that leaves Roz downstairs, correct?
I want.
Or not Roz,
Just
I'm sorry.
Stumpy and me.
Yeah, Stumpy and Key. Alright. Stumpy, you see Stumpy just continuing to drink with the guys at the bar. So,
This room.
with and the buy-in, so for you, Nikki, the buy-in doesn't necessarily have to be 5. It can be whatever you want. I forgot I did that.
I don't know.
So-
Okay.
It's however much gold you want to bet, and then I explain how the odds system.
Okay, perfect. Then I'll
do
do
this because I finally found it. Can I
I'll
go
do
into-
1 gold, but play all 3 of them. Then.
Okay. So then go ahead and do you want me to roll first and tell you what you have to beat, or do you want to just roll at the same
You
time?
roll first, and then I'll roll my
Alright.
con check.
With
while you-
all 3 of them. You only have to beat a 13.
Okay, that's my con check for the beer that I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, you're drunk.
And she makes an awful face while she drinks it, like. And
Yeah,
what am
you're
I
pretty
rolling?
sloshed right now.
What am I rolling
It's
for
just
that?
straight luck, so you're just rolling the die. If you want to try to cheat, that is a sleight of hand.
Okay, wait.
Now, if you cheat and you get caught,
I know.
who knows what'll happen.
I'm gonna think about it first. So the first round, at least, she's just gonna roll. And while she's rolling, she's gonna ask them if they've ever been to High Mountain.
Sure.
There you go.
Okay.
You rolled a 19?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you totally beat them. So you put in 1 gold, so you got 3 gold back. Well, you get 4 gold back, right?
Oh, ooh.
But you won 3 gold.
Right. So I asked them, have they ever been to High Mountain?
You see one kind of message the odd. Leafric, you've been over there, haven't you? And he says, of course, I work there, so I'm a diplomat from High Mountain.
She kind of looks at him and then, like, looks down again and is putting in her 1 gold and is like, so. And she, she kind of leans back and is like, am I really gonna? Okay. So what do the noble house structures look like now? She's not very subtle about it because she's washed.
Trash.
Yeah.
What do you mean now? Have you been there? Are you from there?
I was there some time ago. I'm hoping things have changed a little, and I just want to know what I'm walking into.
Well, I don't believe that the noble houses should have changed anymore since the last time you've been there. Of course, they have their drama, their ins and outs, but most things tend to remain stable.
Good, great. Nobody died or anything?
Not to my knowledge. I try not to get involved with the noble houses. That's a lot more of the domestic politics. I tend to work with the international politics, just between the king, the diplomats, and the other countries.
How the hell did he not recognize me then?
I just realized in the random thing that he's a diplomat. I apologize.
You idiot. He definitely should have recognized me.
Yes, he would have.
That was my role for the next gold
For the
piece
next,
I put in.
are you gambling against all three of them?
Yeah, against all three, you can.
With a 6?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
She drew.
Yeah, you lost.
I lost that, okay.
Yep.
That's alright. Alright. Now, she's gonna think for a second about if she wants to play again. And she looks around and realizes almost everyone's gone except for Stumpy. And it's like, shit, where'd they go? Because no one told her they got rooms.
That's true.
Crap. So she kind of talks to her. Well, I guess my friends are gone.
So
She says that out loud.
Stumpy will walk over. Sorry, he's gonna stumble over, and he's gonna get to about here, and he's gonna fall and catch himself on the table. And you see that like he knocks some gold and cards around, and the guys will look up at him very angrily. He kind of turns to you, and he is like, "Hey, little one, I think they got rooms for us upstairs."
She kind of looks over the table and looks at them and is like,
Stumbles away.
Yeah. So she's like, well, I guess the free room is worth leaving. Catch you guys later. And she tries to like wink, but it's like a...
Nice. So I guess Key's probably going to stay with Iceland.
Yes.
Stumpy is going to be in his room back here. Are you going upstairs, Key?
I am going to go upstairs.
All right.
Ronan's gonna poke his head out at you, so you know which room to go into. Here.
You'd think that.
All right. So now everyone should be there. So now Key, you're there, right? And we're all together.
I see upstairs.
All right.
He's gonna be like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna let you to come over here.
And he's just going to start knocking on doors. Knock, knock, knock.
Ronan goes make dinner. Where are you? Ronan,
Does anyone answer that one? Knock, knock, knock.
Where are you at?
I'm at the first
that
door I
one?
walked up to.
No, there's no answer.
Alright. Knock, knock, knock,
I
knock.
don't see her. I don't see her at all.
Nothing happened?
Babe, I can't see her.
No.
No?
Nothing
Okay.
happened.
Alright.
I
I'm way down the
He's
hallway.
not to the end of the hallway yet.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
I'm out in the hallway.
Nothing comes back to you.
Hey, Iceland!
Come here, sweetie.
What are you doing? What are you doing here?
This is our room.
Come here, darling.
She's gonna go over and sit down and be like, and then just go to sleep. Alright.
All right. So we have all chosen our beds, right? Oh shit. All right. So now
She
we
does-
have. All right. So we have everyone in their beds. Everyone chose their beds. Is everyone's doors closed?
Yeah.
No. Your door.
No, our door's open.
Yep. Your door is now closed.
And I don't take anything off of my person. I sleep with everything on me.
All right. Theron, what are you doing? Are you going to bed?
That like meditative state that
Meditative
elves
state.
do.
Okay.
Same thing.
That elf sleep. Sleep with your
Does
special sleep.
does Roz say? Does Roz want to say anything to Sophia?
Do I want to say anything to Sophia? I don't know. I think I'm like really tightly wound right now. Didn't like how people were looking at us, and I think I say something like, you know, I'm sorry it has to be like this outside of your cell. This is not the last time you'll be stared at like this.
Hmm. I noticed that. That people were kind of giving me weird looks. I'm assuming it's just because of who we are that they don't accept us yet.
Yeah, something like that.
What do we do to deserve that, Roz? Why is she British all of a sudden? What do we do to deserve that? What do we do to deserve that?
You've done nothing to deserve that, she says very vaguely. Other than being part orc.
She's actually part dragon.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, she's a dragon. She's a secret dragon.
I just don't understand why our kind gets such hatred. I didn't do anything to anybody.
No, you didn't, she says pointedly. You don't deserve any of this.
Have you done anything to deserve this, Roz?
You brought it on yourself.
This is cool. I can see on Crin's screen everyone has just a little room. It's perfect.
Yeah, I've done things I regret.
Like what?
There's a lot of blood on my hands.
I don't see anything on your hands.
I've killed a lot of people who didn't deserve it.
Why? What would make you do something like that?
I had to. I didn't know any better. I was in an... And she stops because she's about to just admit something that she realizes she hasn't even told Sophia yet. Actually, has she told anybody in the group?
No.
Oh, shit. I was involved in a group of violent extremists, but I got out.
What were they? Violent extremists? What were they doing?
Being extremely violent.
She kind of is like, oh, okay. How did you get out?
I was exiled
Oh.
for disobeying a direct order.
Exile doesn't mean that you got out. Exile means that you were forced out.
But I made the choice I made, even though I shouldn't have, according to them.
What did you do?
I didn't kill a child.
Well, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
I love Roz.
I love her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so opposite of like my talking style.
Pretty much, it's so good.
You know, my father used to tell me stories, and I used to read about some of the Ahul and some of the things they believed, and I always read about the clan of Embers who just burn everything in their path. Were you a part of them?
Aren't you tired? I mean, it's a really long day, Sophia, and I think maybe it's time for us to rest now. It's really getting late.
All right, I agree. Let's go to bed. You're right. So then Sophia just kind of turns around and like gets under the blankets, goes to bed.
Roz gets back up.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna do this. I want to confront.
Are you
that
gonna
knight.
kill Sophia?
No, I want to kill that knight.
No. Please don't.
Because he was protecting the bar.
He
Do
was
whatever you want.
looking real extra at me and Sophia in ways he wasn't looking at you. Seems like a racist asshole to me. So Roz actually does get up, arms herself,
Look at you, donkey!
but looks at Sophia. She looks at Sophia and decides to go back to bed.
Okay. All right.
Look at you, donkey!
So y'all are asleep.
You've made me soft, child.
Alright. Long rest.
Thank goodness.
If you get it.
Oh god. I won't click it. I won't click it till you say we do.
All right. Yeah. So you guys don't get a long rest yet. You all get a short rest. And we'll give you
Okay.
that.
Oh,
Short rest.
oops.
So
I long rested because I made assumptions.
that's fine. But yeah, in the future, you have to complete the long rest. All right, so let me think about how I want to do this.
Let me roll my short rest. Hang on.
We don't reach it. I'm at full HP anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, same.
Actually,
Also,
Wait, also, if it's their short rest, me and Sarah still get a long rest.
yeah, exactly.
Oh,
It doesn't
Yeah, because you
matter.
guys only need 4 hours, right? So,
LOP!
Oh,
okay. So it went from 9 o'clock till, we'll say, like about 1:32 in the morning. So
Sweet.
anyone who only needs
Long rest
4
is
hours
good.
gets it. Yep.
Wait, what do we get?
I healed my.
You get a long rest. If you're the type of person who only needs 4 hours.
I healed.
we rolling for initiative?
I
Not
healed
yet.
my
I'm
2.
getting ready to roll some random stuff.
Okay.
That doesn't make me
I'm ready to roll initiative.
very
All right. Other than Theron, Iceland, you have the highest passive perception, right? But you're also asleep.
No, I'm also
After 4 hours, we're. Well, I mean, if there's no
Right,
reason for us to be up, then yeah,
Exactly. So
we're
you're still-
like in like a waking dream.
She
type
said she was
thing.
doing the trance thing like him.
Yeah, we're doing the same
Right.
thing.
That's just how that's how
We're
I
have
sleep.
the same stats. We're both elves.
Yeah, I got you. All right.
So if there's anything they do, I'm probably doing the same thing.
His perception's probably just different because he's a monk.
All right.
I've been feeding wisdom a little bit, so.
So his passive wisdom is 15 minus 14. Okay, that's better. Still.
So Theron, okay, yeah. So first, a few things gonna happen. Theron, as you are sleeping, you get some images that kind of flash across your eye during the trance.
Hang on.
Some-
I'm assuming I'll need to take notes on this, so.
You can if you want.
All right.
All right. So the first thing that you see is kind of like this picture. You see Avalon as if you were flying over it. Then you feel your body and your vision kind of come down as Avalon comes more into focus. As you continue going down, you feel like your spirit and your vision kind of goes underneath the earth, and you go through the earth's core until you see yourself in a cave. That cave, you kind of like, we'll say the camera tilts, but your vision tilts until you're looking straight down, and you're looking just into a pit, a giant pit of fire and lava that is bubbling and bursting. And finally, at some point, this lava kind of shoots up in the air and just overtakes all of your vision until it goes black again. After your vision goes black, it then kind of comes back into the light, where you see yourself over the country of Eritoi, which you recognize as a traveler is the land of the elves.
What's the name of it?
Eritoi, Aratoy.
Land of Elves.
So during the stream, you find yourself like flying, zooming, kind of seeing trees quickly pass underneath of you until you zoom up and like quickly slow down until again your vision kind of pivots from looking across the horizon to straight down. This time you see just a pool of water that begins to swirl. As all of this is happening, you feel like the dream is about to show you, you feel like your dream is about to show you something else, but then you kind of start coming out of your trance and you start coming back into the real world, back currently where you are, and you start feeling very strong hands go around your shirt.
No.
As you see a cloaked figure grab you pull you up towards his face and start screaming. Well, he doesn't start screaming at you, right? But he loudly starts whispering to you, "Where is she? Where is she?" You're currently grappled.
Okay, so not even roll initiative, just, I guess, react to that?
Yeah, react to that. Good luck.
Yep.
Alright, react to that. None of my weapons are in reach, I assume, since I'm asleep.
It's up to you. However you think Theron would sleep. You can sleep with your quarterstaff if you want to.
I don't feel like he would have. He was...
It depends what kind of monk you think he is. Or what kind of person.
He's not trusting. But
He is not trusting.
I don't know that he necessarily would have... Yeah, he's probably got it within arm's reach. He reaches and grabs it.
Yeah, he does.
Okay.
Really?
So as you grab it...
So you said where does you said he's got me like what?
Yeah,
Here?
so he's grabbing you like this. As you reach out for the quarterstaff, you grab the quarterstaff in your hand, but then he also grabs your arm.
You're grappled.
Alright. In that case, I knee him in the crotch.
Yeah.
You're not even gonna talk to him?
Alright, so you...
A dude grappled me in my sleep.
Alright, so
I
you
do
go
not
to...
talk to that.
I
I
don't
beat the
talk
crap out of that.
I don't deal with that
You
kind
go
of
to knee
negative
him in the crotch.
energy in my life.
Alright, go ahead and roll to hit.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm liking this. What's the unarmed strike? +6. Pretty sure that hits.
Nice.
21? Yeah, that absolutely hits.
Yeah, get a bit crotch. Crit. Crit. Crit.
7 damage to the jewels.
7 damage. Alright, so he takes...
Nice.
Plus, come on, there's got to be some kind of like stagger, that does something to him.
So, with that, I will let you roll a strength check with advantage to see if you get out of his grapple.
Yeah, hit a
What's
bit
that?
of
Just
crotch.
D20 plus strength.
Yep.
Can I use dexterity to try and like wiggle out of it or something?
61.
No.
I'll give you dexterity if you want. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
Well, actually, no.
What would it? No.
Grappling
Alright.
has to be strength.
Okay. You said
You
with
got
advantage?
Yes, with advantage, though.
What happened? Why are there lots of... Okay. Did they really both just 11? I guess? I don't
It
know.
looks like it.
My-
Yeah, it
my
looks like you
screen did
just
something weird.
coincidentally-
My screen did something weird, like 6 dice rolled across the screen, so...
Oh, weird.
I got
Maybe do it one more
confused.
time.
So, with 11, you can do it one more time, I guess, if you think it's glitching out.
No, I mean,
Oh, no.
the numbers are still both 11. It
Okay.
just- I got confused because I think like all of the dice that I just rolled, like all visually went across the screen at once.
Oh, there's a thing that does
Gotcha.
that.
So you
I
don't...
think I just rolled 11 twice.
Yeah, so you don't get out of it. He goes to actually hit you for 14. Nope. So
How
he
did
goes.
miss?
He goes to
Yeah,
like.
does he miss?
I don't know.
Because he just got kneed in the crotch.
You're
There we go.
so he gets advantage, but he still misses.
Ow!
He goes to like punch you in the face, but like you're just able to dodge out of your head. He grapples you again, pushes you down onto the bed, and he says again,
Ooh.
"Where is she? Where's my daughter?"
Oh. Do I hear anything?
He's not still attacking though. He's just got me pushed down on the
Yeah,
bed.
he's got you pushed down on the bed.
Daddy?
Who is your daughter?
Ross.
Is that what you say to him?
He says that, but I'm also going to roll a perception check. I have dark vision. I'm hoping I can see through his.
Yeah, roll a perception check. You're gonna need just a very low one to figure out what's going on.
That's a passive 15.
Passive 15 works.
Can I hear anything?
And wait,
With
Darren,
the-
did you
because
ask
he's
him?
pushing him down on the bed, right? This is still very quiet.
Darren, did you ask him out loud who's your
Yeah,
daughter?
I rolled. I asked him who is your daughter, but I also rolled the perception check to see if I could see who it was.
We know who it
Um,
definitely is.
Yeah, I won't try to do anything fancy with a handout. This is Overton.
Obviously I kind of figured it was.
Yeah.
Right.
This is
I
Overton.
figured they were looking for Sophia.
Usually everyone is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still doing combat kind of. I just haven't done initiative because it's just the two of us right now.
Gotcha.
So he pushes you back down in the bed.
Why were you keeping her locked up?
Oh damn. Get right to it.
That's none of your business to ask me about my family, orc. Or, no, you're not the orc.
Elf.
Elf!
When it comes to the well-being of living creatures, it's my business.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I struggle to try and get up again.
Get him!
Okay, go ahead. It's a strength check to get away from his
Yeah,
grapple.
that's yeah.
So keep in mind, this is still combat, right? So you have like an ability to get out of the grapple, an ability to talk to him, and an ability to attack if you want.
So I still have another attack if I want it.
Knock him out! Kill him. Get him.
Well, he's kind of got me grappled again. I'm assuming a 12 does not get me out if an 11 didn't.
Well, you're rolling against him, right? So like I
Yeah.
roll a strength check.
Oh,
so his
okay.
check could be lower this time.
All right. Well, my 12 was my strength check this time.
Yeah, 12. You push him back, and he kind of stumbles back a little bit. You're now free of his grapple.
I'm not free that.
You are.
Oh, I am.
You are
I am now
free.
free of his
Yep.
grapple.
So keep in mind that, like I just told Iceland, as of now, everything's been quiet, right? He's been
Right.
whisper yelling at you. You've been talking back to him.
How can I
So
not hear
no
you?
one else is hearing anything yet.
I can at least hear you if you shout.
I don't know
Sound-
that I want to yet.
Dick wall.
Don't want your healer in there? Okay. Okay. No metagaming, I'm sorry.
Well, also remember that you're in an inn, so there's a chance you all get kicked out, or I mean, he's fighting an official. He could be arrested.
I'm also.
So
I'm
let me remind you guys of some story real quick, right? Because I don't know. Because I was drunk when I was giving this to you. Remember the conversation from the governor of Lisboa? He said that Overton had led a group of like 300 men outside of Avalon, and then none of them were heard from.
All right.
So word on the street is that Overton is either lost or dead.
So he's right here.
So I'm
Well,
explaining
I already
that-
did my I already did my interaction. I already did
No,
that.
you
I
still
can
get
either attack
interaction.
or another.
You still get an interaction.
You can do another one.
Breaking free of his grapple is not an interaction.
Okay. Well, but I asked who his daughter was,
Right.
and then rolled the perception check.
Yeah.
On
his turn, I'll give the answer, I guess.
This may be a bad idea, but I'm gonna try to, while he's off balance from getting out of the grapple, I'm gonna try to rush him, get around behind him, and pull the quarterstaff
Crap.
like up against his neck.
Yeah, kill
So
him.
kind of
Like,
try
try
and
and like pin him that
Yeah,
way.
absolutely. Give me a dexterity check.
Yeah,
Ooh,
get him.
dexterity.
See if
That
you-
helps.
If you get it, he'll be grappled.
Yeah, grapple him.
16.
Grappled.
16.
Probably not enough.
Well, I
Not a
rolled
great
for
roll,
him.
but
No, you get him. So
Okay.
you do exactly that. You get behind him kind of very deftly, and you pull the quarterstaff back. Is it around his neck or around his chest?
I'm gonna go against his neck.
Okay. So if it's against his neck, he's just grabbing on, and he's kind of like making sure that you don't choke him.
Choke
Yeah.
him.
I mean, the goal was like that. It's like almost kind of sort of choking him, so
Yeah,
he's got
I
to
think-
struggle to talk a little bit, but he can still get words out.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of like he's intrinsically holding on to it. Are you doing anything else before it flips to him?
Those are my three
Okay.
things.
So as it flips to him, he says back to you, "You know exactly who my daughter is, you damn elf. Give me this time give me a strength check."
That's not a saving throw. It's just regular strength check.
Yep.
Oh, so close to a net 20.
With an 8, so he
Oh, the way this looks.
he pulls away and kind of like gets out of your hold. So right now, let me. He is like about here in the
And
room.
I guess, and I'm
And
like,
you
I'm
are-
really back here because I rushed around behind him.
Yeah, you're like right there.
All right. Question: Do these?
Oh, good.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's still his turn. I'll ask.
It is still his turn. Yeah. He's gonna draw his sword.
Uh-oh. Damn it, no!
But he's not attacking.
Not yet, but his sword is drawn.
Okay. Do these the door that he came in through, that I came in through, like right here, is there a way to lock it? I assume it's from the inside only, though.
Yeah, if you want to lock yourself in with him.
No.
No.
But yeah. So right now the door is open, right?
I guess it would be because he.
To get in.
All right. So he drew his sword, but he chose not to attack me.
Not yet.
Okay.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
he hasn't. Yes, he had an opportunity to attack and has not yet.
All right. Theron keeps his staff at the ready, but doesn't charge him again yet. He says to him,
And just because I know everyone else is sitting around,
sorry.
Baron knows that all of his buddies are sleeping around him.
I can't hear anything? You sure?
Because they haven't actually done anything yet. They're just like grappling onto each other
Alright.
and whisper
Talking.
yelling.
So Theron, alright, so Theron's gonna ready a dodge. Or do I just say I ready an action and then I can take it later?
You give me an action and then a trigger for that action.
Okay, if he attacks, I'm going to dodge.
Okay.
And then Theron's gonna say to him, "Why do you keep your daughter locked up?"
He's gonna say back to you, that's none of your business. What I do to protect my family has nothing to do with you, Elf. This is your last chance. If you don't tell me which room she's in, because I know she's in this building, I will take your head.
Oh shit.
I almost said something really cheesy.
Do it anyways. Let the cheese flow out your mouth. Give in to your dark impulse.
Alright, Theron smirks at him and says, "You can try."
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna attack you there. Okay. Alright, so he takes his great sword, he puts
Wait,
two hands...
before he attacks, this was still my...
still your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
Alright, so that was my interaction, and I could either... I have two more, right?
Action. You can move, and you have an action, bonus action.
Move, action, and bonus action. And bonus actions can be...
Whatever is qualified as a bonus action. If you start moving, let me know and move one square at a time.
Okay. As part of my interaction, can I like bang something against the wall or make some noise to like wake everybody up?
So you already used the interaction with him, so it would take an action.
It would take an action to do that.
Mhm.
All right. Let's see.
And if you use an action, then your action is no longer readied as well, right? So keep that in mind.
Okay. He's gonna get an attack of opportunity if I try to leave.
He's not. He's more than 5 feet away from you.
Oh. Okay.
He's also a little bit bigger than what he actually is, because just to make it easier for game wise. So.
Okay. So I don't know where anybody else is. I remember that Roz and Sophia are like over here-ish. I think Iceland and he might be over there-ish, and then Stumpy might be there.
Who knows, man?
We can't tell.
Yeah.
There's elves everywhere, Roz. But Eritoi is like their home country.
That's where I'm from.
All right.
I know.
Everyone else, you can just see only your rooms, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Right.
Fucking
We
A.
can't see
I
any of
love Roll20. This is great.
All right.
Should none of us hear anything?
None of you guys.
He's out in the hall.
Shannon is well aware that y'all are sleeping next to him.
I
Keep
am.
dropping that hint.
Key is like drooling.
You need a timer for Shane.
Sorry, I'm not good at this.
It's okay. Take your time.
Theron will.
Shannon had to sit and listen to everyone else do their role play and take care of them. This is his chance to do stuff.
That's true.
Can I yell as I attack
Yeah.
to wake everyone up?
Can you use his bonus action to yell?
I can, but I was.
I guess I
Fine.
can.
No, it's fine. If I. All right. In that case, I'm going to run across the hall and try and grab.
All right, so you see stuff now, right?
I see stuff now, so I'm going to.
Which door? Do 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 do.
I'm.
If he's
Attacking
out in the
him.
hall now, can I hear him?
Okay.
Which door did he pick?
Yeah, I'm attacking him
Yeah, go ahead and attack him then.
because I think I know what that is.
So go ahead. While he's doing this, everyone roll initiative.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, everyone?
Yes. Just
All right, so here's my initiative first.
This is
No,
plus
wait.
1, love. That's
Where-
really good initiative.
Sorry.
Wow.
Can you imagine what that die would look like?
All right.
Oh my god, a nat one!
I got a nat 1 on initiative.
Oh god.
I got
So
mine.
this is still your you're still getting everything
Yeah.
that you're doing right now, Theron.
I was just getting thrown into there with
Yeah.
everybody else.
Nice, King.
16, 9.
My initiative is 16, but hey, what's it gonna take to wake her up? She had 5 drinks.
Yeah,
I'm right
I got
next
that-
to you
I
and
got
I'm
that
probably
in
awake.
mind.
I'll smack
Okay.
you up.
I got that in mind.
Alright. And how long has it been? How many hours?
It's been a few hours.
Okay.
It's like it's been over 4. It's like 1:32 in the morning. I got to roll for Stumpy. So what did everyone else get?
I got a 5. Plus 1. 4.
So Corinne got a 5. Roz got a 4. Theron, you got a nat 1. What's your? Sophia got 10.
Key got 16. And I don't know what.
You got a 16.
Yep.
Theron, what's your initiative? It's 1 plus what?
Plus 4, so it would have been 5.
5. Okay.
I don't know how you count natty ones. I would think that would mean I automatically go last.
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Yeah, I'll just do that. Okay, give me a quick second.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Did you do
you can-
Stumpy's too?
You can roll for attack, Theron. Yes, I did.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going for now. Damn,
What'd you get?
it rolls tonight. 10.
10. A 10 does not hit. Nope.
Yeah.
So I'm also gonna keep in mind, or just remind everyone, not every encounter you have to fight to the end. Just something to keep in mind.
He'd have to wake us all up and all of us run out of the inn.
I'm gonna kill him.
How do I sort?
I'm definitely gonna kill him.
All right.
Ison's pissed
Bonus
at me. She's
action.
definitely gonna kill
Or
him.
defense. All right, and then just as a bonus action, I'm going to go for an unarmed strike.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, just get a.
See if I can hit him with something. All right, that should hit him.
That
Not a nat
absolutely
20,
hits.
but
Not
not a nat 20,
a
but
dirty 20.
yeah.
Yeah, that absolutely hits him.
Okay,
Dirty 20.
6 damage.
Kick him in the balls again.
Kick him in the balls again.
I punched him across the face.
The Neds. Get him
Wait,
in the
that-
Well, I guess I swing the quarterstaff, he dodges it, but then I like spin around, like backhand him across the face or something.
Yeah, just
Absolutely. You do that. All right. I think you're out of stuff now.
Yeah, that was my bonus action.
Okay.
So I am
So
out.
everyone else is still asleep. Let's see who's next. So You see... Does he have... Nope. So you just see Theron, you see that guy turn around, but he's not moving.
Okay.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15.
Are there windows on the second story, Drew?
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Alright, so you see him
Jesus, I'm screwed.
come to you. He swings at you twice.
Better start waking people up.
Better start screaming!
That one definitely hits. That's gonna be a 24 and a 12. I'm assuming 24 hits you, right?
Yeah.
6 plus 3. 2. He hits you for 8 damage.
Alright, not great, but...
The other guy is also going to swing.
Can anybody start hearing them now that they're attacking with swords in the hallway?
Can we wake the fuck up?
He misses. I'm gonna say no because Theron, unless Theron is do you wear scale mail or do you wear?
Theron does not wear armor.
Yeah, then no, you don't hear this.
Sleeps in the nude, huh?
I really gotta go to the bathroom, but Theron, it's your turn again.
Okay.
I would be awake now.
Nobody's made any noise yet. I'm about to yell.
No, I trained for 4 hours!
You rest for 8. There's no reason to wake up right now. Just because you only need 4 hours.
Even if your trance is over, you're used to following like a normal life schedule, so you
It's
still
just you
stay
only
in bed
need-
for 4 more hours.
Right, you only need 4 hours to be rested.
Why would you
but-
wander around at 4
What?
in the morning as a princess in the middle of a dark alley?
Yeah. I'm gonna go grab a monster real quick.
It's your turn. I think you're supposed to be deciding what to do.
He said he was gonna yell.
Fine.
Sorry, come on.
Yeah.
Speed it along there, dude.
Fucking fight. Hi, honey. I can do perfect. I can do it. Come to Mama's everything. No, don't run from me. Don't run from me. There you go. Maybe the baby. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Give me that fluffy baby. Oh. Thank you for the hug.
Alright. What's Theron doing?
Theron is going to turn around and attack Overton again.
Wait, is he gonna yell?
Yeah, he's going to yell.
Everyone
He's going to yell, you will not take Sophia.
Oh,
And then he's gonna swing his quarterstaff round.
Alright. So everyone but Stumpy wakes up.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
thank
not
goodness.
The dwarf is drunk.
God damn it! I can't hit this fucker.
I think we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, you missed.
All right,
With our,
bonus action, I'm going for another unarmed strike on him. Fuck! All right, I'm done.
Okay, so Theron misses everything.
Okay.
So that was Theron. So now we're back up to the top. He doesn't move. Theron, he walked away, but that definitely hits him. So when he comes back, can you tell him that he takes 10 damage?
Take 10 damage.
That sucks.
Stumpy is asleep. What do you yell out, Theron?
I yelled out.
You will not take Sophia.
You will not take Sophia.
Alright, Key, you hear that.
Alright. I'm gonna run out the door.
Alright, as you hit the door, it doesn't budge.
What? Is it locked or am I like stupid?
It's not locked. You can feel the door handle move, but you can feel that there's something on the other side. If you want to try to force your way through it, you can make a strength check.
It has to be strength?
It has to be strength.
Fine. Strength check.
Now you're rolling against me, so this isn't like I could roll really.
Yeah,
well.
but my strength is like terrible, so.
Yeah, but he could get a bad roll.
Yeah, I could get a bad roll. So
Did you get a bad roll?
actually, I got the same roll, but I bet her modifier is lower.
I don't have one.
Oh, you don't have one? Yeah. So you push against it, but the door doesn't budge.
Okay, so that's my first action.
Fucker ain't beating my black bear. Does Ronan just with me when I'm a black bear?
I think
Alright.
what did we say? He adds an attack or something.
Yeah. He's like my pack bonus, but it was for
So since I have a bonus and a cunning action, can I just do this 2 more times? At the risk
sure.
of using up
Yeah,
my
go
bonus?
ahead.
Okay.
Roll 2 more times. I'll roll 2 more times.
13.
All right. This time.
So this time I wind up. Boom.
Yeah. So this time you hit it the first time and you're like, ah, my shoulder.
Yeah.
And then you take a breath and some concerted effort. You run at it. You hit it again.
Does that guy go flying?
The door swings wide open.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hit there.
Let me delete the door.
No, just it wasn't the door I was hoping it was.
Sorry.
Oh, that's true.
That's yeah.
This is great because he doesn't know where you guys are.
You're
Still in bed, Iceland. It's not your turn.
There you go.
I know.
So the door's open now, right? You can see.
Okay.
Well, yeah, that one I can see.
I see 2 doors here. This one and this one.
That.
Yep. And then
Okay.
you see what you see. You see 2 doors.
I'm gonna go for this door. I go straight and I open it and run it.
All right. So you're running past the guy, so he's gonna get an attack of opportunity on you.
Fine. Oh,
I didn't want to play Stumpy. That's I hate you guys.
Well, I can
He
go to
said
this door.
just
No,
be
no,
drunk,
that's fine.
charge the bad guy, and make an insult.
Yeah, exactly. I'll
That is
play
mother-
combat for him.
Fine.
Okay. So I'm going to try that.
Never mind. That's not gonna hit you. So
Okay.
you get past the guy. He swings at you, but you kind of just definitely.
I opened
not
this
that
door.
way. Okay. So you open it and you see Stumpy just sleeping on a bed.
Damn it. Am I out? I used
That
1,
door- there you go.
2,
That door's open.
3.
Yeah, I mean you've
Okay.
used, yeah, you
I used the
3
rest.
actions.
I used, I just stop it, and that's it.
I'll say that wakes him up.
Okay.
All right. So that's key. Sophia wakes up and just hears, "You're not gonna take Sophia." She kind of jumps up and she scurries underneath of her bed.
Perfect.
So no, you're fine, dude. So this guy is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, and he's going to come right there, and he is going to swing twice at Key.
But he walked in the room? Rude.
Yeah, he went right after you.
For 15. Does 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, you take 1, 7. You take 10 damage
Holy shit.
as he's just like slicing at your back.
I'm here. You're good.
Although
I'm gonna be pretty proud.
that was green. Iceland, you're not going to take Sophia, and your door's open.
All right, so I'm gonna go out.
Move. Now you count in your squares because you get 30 feet.
Okay, 1, 2,
5, 10,
15.
15, 20, 25, 30.
I can't see anything. How did I not see anything?
Is the door not open for her?
No, it
No,
is.
that's her line of sight. She got to the doorway, but not out.
Now you can move another 30, but it's going to take your action.
Is your walking speed still 30? Because mine's up to 45. I don't know if that's an elf thing or a monk thing.
It's a monk thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that might be a monk thing.
Okay.
Wait.
I wasn't counting mine, but
So you can take an action and move another 30 feet, and then you can use your bonus action.
But like I would. She wouldn't do that though. She wouldn't go a full like 60 feet. She would see somebody and shift. And
No, that. Well, I mean, you see what you see.
nothing. I see there. Cool.
You can
I mean,
do another 30
you
feet.
might be able to see that Theron's bleeding, maybe.
Are you?
I mean, that's a good point.
They've been hacking at me with swords.
Yeah, so
See, I'm bleeding.
You see Theron, he's pretty beat up.
Okay, I'm gonna see Theron. I'm gonna ask him specifically what happened, and I'm gonna, let me see. What should I do? I don't want to use any spell slots already, but I do have Balm of the Summer Court as a 3d6. Oh wait, no, that's 1d6.
Actually, this music doesn't match. Let's
Okay, so
Battle music.
Yeah.
1d6 plus 1.
There we go.
1d6 plus 1.
Why is everyone trying to kill you?
You get 3
How did you
health!
talk to Sophia? That's awesome.
Type in. You can at the bottom. There's a drop down, and anybody you've put in.
That's awesome. Oh my god. Here we go. Alright, we did it.
I use Balm of the Summer Court, so like a mist kind of flows around me, and Theron gets 3 health back.
Okay.
3?
3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's something.
It's better than
Alright.
that. If you need more,
I was
just
in
tell me.
single digits.
Right.
Oh shit.
3 helps.
You do anything else?
Well, I do have a bonus action, so if I'm noticing that that's not doing enough, because that's an action.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I think is my bonus an action?
It'll tell you. If you click the spell, you can also just click bonus action, and it'll
It's
tell
just
you.
oh, it's under bonus actions. Okay,
Okay.
so I have an action.
Yeah, so you got an action still.
Can I reach him from where I am?
Absolutely.
All right, then I'm gonna reach some nice. I'm gonna clutch you. I'm gonna clutch you. Let's just do. He said he's not the
Mythless leader of the Shah who is typing.
Let's go.
That's hilarious.
Big deck here. So I'm gonna rub my hands together and just kind of like pat wherever it looks like Theron's not doing so good. 1d8 plus 2.
That's so funny. Oh my god, you people.
What the fuck? Okay, you get 2 health back! Again, you get 5 health in total. Jesus.
Nice try, Keith.
Well,
Alright.
Okay.
Anything else left?
Now I can't do anything else.
Roz, it is your turn. You'll hear it. You're not gonna kill Sophia.
Take Sophia.
Or
Yeah.
take Sophia.
Well, I take Sophia. No. Yes. I'm.
Sophia's hiding under the bed.
I know. I'm gonna try to pull her out. My first instinct is to try to get her out, so I want to look out the hallway and see what the fuck's going on.
Okay. You go to open the door, you feel that it's not locked, but it won't budge.
What the shit? I'm gonna shoulder into it. What check do I give you?
Strength.
please get that.
Should go better than mine.
I want
to use-
something awesome.
What? Oh god!
And that one. Maybe you were still sleepy.
So you go to hit it, and it just doesn't budge.
Is
I
that
will
my
give you.
Technically, you should roll 2 in case they also get a nat 1.
You can try one more time.
Yeah.
Because that was your interaction, so now this is your action.
There we go.
Something awesome.
Alright.
Something awesome.
Yeah.
She bursts through the door and breaks.
Yeah, she
The
does.
first time you fall on your butt and then you get back up.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a warm up.
Tell me it like cracks his neck or
And when
something.
she did it, she was like,
So
and then just
with the actually, well, no, with the nat 20, you burst through the door.
Sure
you,
do.
You see this guy. I mean, you see him. He's like 10 feet in front of you. He was like, he flew back, slammed against the wall, and then fell back down. So he is now prone.
Dead.
He's prone.
All right.
So-
Was my attack against the door, so I don't get to attack him?
What's up?
Was my
Yeah,
attack?
you have a bonus action.
You have bonus actions left, so if you could bonus attack if you have any.
Shh. Bonus action.
I'm glad I didn't use a second level spell slot.
Bonus
Nat 1
action.
and nat 20.
2 weapon fighting. I guess so I could have 1 attack? I don't understand that. I've never understood that. Because I've never used a bonus attack without having taken an initial attack. So under bonus actions, I have 2 weapon fighting, frenzy attack, and rage.
So your 2-weapon attack is dual wielding. Right.
So I get to hit twice right now as a bonus action.
Not right now.
Just with your offhand.
If you use your attack to attack, then you can use a bonus action to dual wield and hit twice. That's what that means.
So I could only hit once right now.
Right. You could hit once, or you could use rage, or you could use frenzy.
I'm gonna hit once. Wait, who is this guy? What does he look like?
So he's just.
You were with me when we met him.
So
Wait, no. Oh, that's over.
No, the guy she knocked down.
The guy
you knocked down.
No, you knocked down Blue.
These guys are clearly here, like the way that they're dressed is clearly to hide their appearance, right? So they are wearing plate, but it is covered by a large black cloak. There's no tabards, nothing to like show what they look like. They're wearing a large black cloak and a large black hood. So you can't tell who he is, but you can tell that he's a knight. You're gonna use rage? That's the best thing as a barbarian. So you see, well, I guess Theron's probably the only person who sees Raj just like burst through the door and go.
Can you guys see my aura?
I cannot know.
I can.
But it's because I'm in a room, though, being stabbed in the back,
All right,
bleeding.
All y'all need to start calling out when you're hurt.
Theron's up again?
I haven't had a chance yet.
Alright. Theron's gonna shout to the group, "They're here for Sophia!" And then he's going to, since he sees that Roz has burst through the door, he's going to attack Overton again.
Okay. Uh, 21 hits Overton.
Alright.
I don't fucking hope so.
About fucking time. Sorry, is your stream set for mature language?
Yes.
I don't want to get you guys.
Yes, it is. No, you're fine.
Alright. What did I hit with the quarterstaff? Oh wait, no. I swing this sucker two-handed, damn it. Alright.
You do 8 damage?
Yeah, and then I'm going to use a key point, and wait, is it just 1 or do I need 2? Blows. I spend 1 to make 2 unarmed strikes. So another 2 unarmed strikes on top of this.
Okay.
Oh. This
One of them crits.
Oh,
And
okay.
the other one hits hard.
Yeah, they both hit, so go ahead and... So we've been doing critting wrong, but the way it works is that the dice gets doubled, but the modifier does not.
Okay, so if an unarmed strike's 1d4 plus 4, it'd be 2d4 plus 4.
Yep, but you only roll 1d4, then you double it.
Oh, okay. Roll d4.
Tiny dragon, neutral good.
Roll d4.
I feel like
Alright, so 2, so that gets doubled, so that's
Yep,
4
so
plus
4.
4 is 8.
8.
And then the other one is
Wow, you guys are way stronger than I thought you were.
another
Well,
6.
they might be. I don't know that I
So I
am.
hit for
Jesus.
8, 8, and 6.
Alright,
So I
so...
already did the first 8.
Yeah, you're just like... You are like pummeling him, right? So I think you missed at the quarterstaff, but...
No, I hit with the quarterstaff.
Oh, you didn't hit with the quarterstaff?
Yeah, this turn I hit on everything, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you
I
hit him with the
quarterstaff.
You hit him with the quarterstaff, and then like you're jumping up and just kind of like kicking him with both feet, right? And you feel like a very satisfying crunch with everything that you do. The force is even like getting through his armor, right? So very, very good.
That was loud in my ears.
What is Roz?
20, 25, 30.
Where's my skull? I need to eat it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you see this guy. Let's see. He runs 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Wasn't he prone?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So he...
Plus, he just got knocked into a door by a freaking half-orc. He's not going to go after her?
He has to stand up. Well, you're attacking Overton, right? You're attacking his boss.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough.
But
Kicking his ass,
so
too.
he gets up. Yeah, and I guess Roz is just standing over him, so he's probably going to try to... He's going to use his action to disengage, right? So that Roz doesn't get an attack of opportunity, and then he's going to... No, he can't do that, because then he wouldn't move.
Well, that's half
Yeah,
his move
so-
is to get up.
Yeah, it is. So he's going to 30. He's going to move 15 feet. So he's going to move
3 squares.
Yeah. All right. No, he's not going to do that. He's just going to get up and then he's going to swing at Roz to try to get her off of him. So he's going to swing for 20 and 19. Do those hit?
Boy,
Me?
Yeah.
19 and 20?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
such a ridiculous question right now.
5,
Nobody would be over 20.
8. Ooh, 14 plus 6. You take 20 damage.
Easy peasy.
So he gets up, pulling out his greatsword, and he is just hacking at slashing at Raj. You're like, get away from me, you beast!
Oh!
Yeah, he's
Oh,
dead.
I can't wait till my turn.
Stumpy, like, kind of like...
Is Stumpy gonna help me? I'm like heavily
Stumpy
bleeding.
grumbles, kind of gets woken up by Key, and he's like, Key, what are you doing? And then he sees the guy behind you. Yeah, and he's gonna jump up. And he's a dwarf, so of course he fucking sweeps with his great axe, named Betsy. And then he's gonna go right here. Alright. Oh shit, I gotta pull him up on D&D Beyond real quick. Creation. Nope, he's not in my characters. He is in campaign. View campaign. Let's see what Stumpy gets to do. He is just gonna swing with his greatsword. I'm sorry, his battle axe. Wow, he's got some good shit.
Wait. I don't mean to jump in on someone else's turn, but was that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage?
Yes, it's slashing, so it's halved. So you only take 10.
Yes!
1d6 plus 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 10. He's gonna swing with his battle axe. Oh, and he crits. So that is a d8. That's a 10. Where's fucking d8? That's an 8. So he rolls 5, 11. So he hits for 13 damage to the Green Knight. So 33. And that's all he's gonna do. So that's Stumpy. Next is Overton, who's going to just... oh, he's gonna see Roz. Alright, so he's gonna see Roz. He's going to use his action to disengage so that no one gets an attack of opportunity. And then he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
He'll
It's
probably get
about-
right to her.
No, he doesn't get to her. He's gonna get about there.
I saw him.
And he's gonna look at Roz. He's gonna look at the open door, and then he's gonna look back at Roz, and he's gonna be like, "I knew you took her." Next is Key.
Okay, so I'm going to disengage as my cunning action,
Okay.
and I'm going to climb out the window. That is 4, 5, 25, and then I get no movement penalty. I'm gonna try and climb in this window. What's in here?
Which this window here?
Just the very next window I can get in.
Very next window.
I'm not gonna go in yet. I'm looking in. It's like empty. There's like a table.
Yeah, if you look in, there's just a couple. I mean, can't you move your character there? Yeah.
Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, you see what you see.
Okay.
Yeah, that is 55 feet, right?
So that's all my actions. Then that's all
your
3
actions. Okay.
Yep. I'm just gonna hang outside. I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna hang outside the window.
Yeah, you see what you see.
Yeah. I stay there. I'm gonna keep going down the wall on my next turn, I guess.
Okay. The next knight is going to swing at Stumpy. That probably hits, so let me roll 2, 3. Stumpy is going to take 6 damage. And then next is going to be... Sophia's just going to hide. She's just going to keep hiding. Next is going to be Iceland, and then after Iceland will be Roz.
So I saw Overton walk by. So I'm gonna like step out a little bit I'm gonna shout, "You betrayed my people!" And I'm gonna run at him and wild shape into a black bear.
That's a bonus action, right? Okay.
And I'm gonna his action is multi-attack, so I can attack it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm pissed. Let me pull up Black Bear. So I bite and claw. So did I pin him? Like I ran at him.
Are you trying to pin him to the ground?
Well, I'm a huge bear. I feel like I could. No.
You would do that instead of attack if you're trying to just pin him down to the ground.
No, I'm gonna just run at him as a bear with Rodin for a bite and a claw.
Okay. Yeah, roll for damage.
I'm looking at it. One is 1d6 plus 2, and the other is a 2d4 plus 2. So first one, I have to roll to hit, right?
Yes, you have to roll to hit.
Shit, roll to hit. Attack.
Yeah, I'm sorry. When I said roll for damage, that's what I should
Is
say.
plus 4 for both. Okay, so I'm rolling this plus 4. Okay. That one hits. That's plus 4.
19?
19 will hit. So my 19.
You're telling me 19 will hit?
You don't know. They might have armor up to 23.
It hits, you're fine.
So I am going to.
Oh, Key's only at 6 health.
Hey, don't look at my health. No metagaming. I'm dying on my own quietly.
If you look in the Twitch, so D&D Beyond, you weren't here when I said this. D&D Beyond is hooked to the Twitch, so anyone who watches play can see all the character information.
Now.
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
Something with you, because I have Ronan with me. How does it affect my added attack?
What's the lowest I can give you? I'll give you an extra D4.
Okay.
If you hit, I'll give you an extra D4 with Vernon.
Okay, so I.
Which you did hit, right? You
I did
hit for 19.
So I can do 1d6 and 1d4.
I think you have the wrong screen up on Twitch, because, yeah.
She just went to roll 20, yeah. She has it right now capturing. Oh, that's.
Oh, this is her screen. Okay, not
Yeah.
yours. Gotcha. Okay,
So actually, babe, that's a good point.
that's fine.
Another time we'll have you open roll 20 in a separate window, so that it stays on that. But go ahead.
Okay. Because I don't know if I'm gonna buy it.
Oh, cool. I can see that.
2d4. It'd be easier just to 3.
That's gonna make me metagame if I watch the stream though, and I can always
Yes,
see
I know.
everyone's health. I'm not gonna watch it, but that is cool.
Okay, hold on. My first one for damage is 1d6 plus.
I like that it was red
And
though,
then
to
add
show like
one
how close I am to
for-
dying. That's cool.
So I did.
6 damage?
No, because it's plus 1, so 7. Yeah, 7 damage.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4. Alright, so
Also on top of it.
you're put yourself right behind him, not like on top of him.
We're right here. We're both right here, and we're now
Okay.
there.
Alright.
Ooh.
But did he hear me shout that betrayed my people?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He turned around and heard you as you're like. So everyone else in the hallway, which I think is Roz and Theron, you hear Iceland shout, "You betrayed my people!" And you just see a bear come barreling out of the room and like jump at him, just clawing. Alright, so that was Iceland, Roz. And then Theron, you're after Roz.
Now it's me and Rhoda.
So Roz catches that Overton's looking back into the room, so she positions herself more protectively in the doorway. God, I'm as torn as she would be. Do I protect Sophia? Do I go on the attack? Because there's 2 of them, so if I focus on one could slip by me.
You could throw a javelin.
She's at least under the bed. And you can't know this, but Kia's trying to get there.
Well, you can't say you can't know this and then say it. Freaking metagamers.
Sorry.
So
That's why I can't watch the Twitch stream.
I can't AoE at all, is what you're saying? I can't attack both.
Do you have any attacks at AoE? You can. This is what you can do. No, you can, because if you did your dual wield, You could put one attack to the Blue Knight. You can do one attack to Overton.
All
Because
right.
You're standing in between them, right? So they're both within reach. So you can definitely do that.
All right. Well, then Roz whips out 2 hand axes.
Get it, girl!
And I'm going to roll. See, it's funny.
Yeah, roll for damage.
Roll to hit, right?
Yeah.
So
that's
first
what I
one,
meant.
16.
Who is that 16 going at?
That's for my right hand, so blue guy.
Okay.
And my damage is a D.
Kill them.
Hit for 7. And
That's your damage?
yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm rolling the other one.
So 16 doesn't hit.
Oh, so no damage for the 16.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then here's whether I hit. Does 22 hit?
You hit Overton, yes.
I hit
Yeah, fuck up
over 10.
Everton.
Do you want to take that damage or roll again?
Roll it.
I'll take that damage.
Okay. So you kind of, your character would be right here if you're hitting both of them.
Okay.
So yeah, you see Roz, who is. Wait, don't you get advantage because you're enraged? Don't you get
As a bonus
advantage?
action, you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. +2 melee damage with strength weapons.
Okay. So you did 9 damage.
Yes, I did 9 damage.
Okay. So you see Roz like come out. She has axes in both hands, so she's just hacking and slashing at both of them. You hit the Blue Knight, but it doesn't seem to go past or do anything to his armor. You swing over, and you actually like slam the side of the axe into Overton's head, which does 9 points of damage. 30. All right. Anything else? All right.
I scream that they'll never take her. And I say, Sophia, arm yourself or be ready, whatever. Whatever Sophia's magical readiness is.
Okay. All right. Theron, you're up. The next person will be Key, but there's people in between you.
Can do I have to go around Iceland and the wolf, or can I go through the wolf? Like, can I come straight across like this, or do I have to go up and around because the wolf is Ronan is blocking the hallway?
They would be blocking them. You would have to come right here. But if you come right here, you can reach them.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
You're gonna go right there?
Yeah, I think that's all I can do, because if I go any further, he's going to get an attack of opportunity on me.
Well, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity. Like you have to be right here.
Right there?
Yep, because that's 5 feet from him diagonal.
Okay.
I'm
then
an
I guess
image
I'm
bearer
doing
on
that.
top of him now, with
Alright.
my wolf killing him.
Alright. I'm going to get to there then, and whacking him with the quarterstaff again.
Hit him in!
Alright.
Beat him up! Beat him up! Kill him! Kill him! Kobe.
That's unfortunate.
Nobody's
Fuck it.
hitting
I'm
him.
going all in. I'm going for another flurry of blows.
Yeah!
5 and a 25.
Whoa!
Wow, they both obviously hit.
Yeah. Roll. Alright, so in this case, I can just do 2d4 plus 8. I can just double everything.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
2d4 plus 8. Holy.
Shit.
Alright.
Knock him out!
Alright, so I hit him with 2 unarmed strikes for 14.
Okay. So, as you're kind of coming through, you just start swinging and kicking at him. One of your hands just makes great contact on his jaw, which you feel a kind of crunch. You see a tooth get knocked out.
Whoa!
And then from the other end, you kind of like swing over and kick him right in the side. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna. That's all.
Okay. All right. So the Blue Knight is going to yell out, "Sir, there's too many of them. We have to come back with more men." He is going to charge at He's going to charge at Theron. What kind of check would this be? Probably, no, it'd be a dexterity check. So he's going to charge at you, Theron. I
Tell me I
need
can
you.
flip over his head.
I need you to roll a just a dexterity check, not a saving throw, but a check.
Okay.
What is the difference?
Fuck!
Saving throws a different
Saving
modifier.
throw is way higher.
That is
yeah.
a natty 1. He
Oh,
catches me
yeah,
completely off guard.
He charges at you. Well, he sheaths his sword, charges at you, jumps on you, and just tackles you down to the ground. So you're going to fall about there,
And I'm prone.
and he is going to fall right there. Iceland, you get an attack of opportunity against him.
Yes, I do.
So does Roz, actually.
Do I get to multi-attack my attack?
Nope. It is just one swing.
Alright, let me see. What
Just-
So it's an unarmed attack from you, babe, and it's an attack from an axe from you, Roz, or one martial weapon.
So my question hasn't been yet. So is that a claw?
Yes. Yeah, it'll be your claw.
2d4.
But you got to roll to hit.
Oh, right.
Yep.
And my attack
Roz, you also need to roll to hit
Okay, so
with just your axe.
this is plus 4.
Yep.
20.
All right, so you both hit.
Fuck yeah. Finally. Fucking finally.
So
I'm,
you both
I'm gonna swing with my flail.
roll for damage.
2d4
Fuck.
plus.
So 6,
This
Oh, wait, but
is
plus-
8.
Yes.
Plus 2.
So
5.
6, 44, and you get 5 damage. So he's at. All right.
I like see him swing. Piss off bear.
All right. Next is Stumpy, who is just going to.
Wait, what about
swing-
me?
What's up,
What about me?
Darren? Well, I said there's people before you, right?
Oh,
You're the
okay.
next-
I thought you meant no other player.
No, you're the next human. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Stumpy's not here. You're the next human. So Stumpy swings, misses. All right.
He has
Next
to insult their
is-
mother.
So
Yeah,
next.
he has to insult their mother.
Oh,
Very explicit
I'm
instructions
I'm
from
keeping
Steve.
characters. All right. So Overton is about to move. So Roz and Iceland again. Give me another attack of opportunity.
Okay. Plus 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
24 hits. Roz, roll for damage. 11 does not hit.
Plus 5, plus 2, so it's plus 7.
9. All right. So you notice that Overton is like not looking well. He's pretty bloody. All right.
Get him.
So this is what's gonna happen. 5, 10, 15. Key, how are you on the window? You said you're just. Are you looking through the window?
I'm just past the window is where I stopped because I was trying to get to
Okay.
the other window.
But yeah, I mean, you're looking through the window, right?
I can see through it, but I'm not in the way of
You're
it.
not in the way. All right. So
You are going to see.
you are going to see. Overton's gonna yell.
Come on, we gotta get
Come
out
on,
of
we
here.
gotta get out of here. There's too many of them.
He is
He is going to start running. And he is going to jump through and smash through the window. And
Do I
he's
get
gonna
an attack
jump
of
from
opportunity as he jumps out? Then.
No, because he's a distance away from you.
Okay.
But yeah,
he's
you,
right
you see through the window, you see Overton running like pretty much at you, and you see him just jump and like smash through the window down onto the street. So he is the only one who sees this, but you see Overton like he's just getting away. So he's scrambling up and getting ready to run away. He's like dusting off. Actually, let me roll.
How many feet does he get?
What's up?
How many feet does he get?
He's using his movement and his action, so he's got 60 feet.
Yeah, dash. Plus, then you
He
take fall
hauling
damage
ass.
because he's not a rogue.
Yes, he did take fall damage, is what I was just rolling for.
Is he dead? I hope he died.
No, he's not dead.
He wasn't gonna let us kill him in a thing.
Alright, so
I'm sure he had this planned.
Alright, so yeah, Overton. You got close. I mean, he is bloodied.
I'm gonna run after
I'm reading that as single-digit health.
Wait, how are you reading his health?
I'm not. I'm saying what
He's
you
reading
said,
their
I'm
words,
reading
yeah.
that as single
Can
digit.
I-
You would be fairly accurate.
Are we
Key,
talking one?
Key, you're next.
Kill him!
Alright. So I see that. I look down. I'm gonna continue over to this window here because I have enough movement.
Okay.
Does this look like Sophia's room? Wait, is there
You
stuff
can
in there?
Just move down there. Look through the window.
I am. I don't know. Like, I'm looking under the bed. I'm trying to use my perception. Do I see Sophia in here?
You can give me. You don't have to give me a perception check. No, you don't see anyone there under the beds.
Kill him.
Oh, fudge. Alright. I'm gonna follow him.
You're gonna what?
I'm not attacking him. I'm gonna stealth and follow him.
All right. So where's your movement leave you?
I second story work and no movement penalty. So how tall is the first story?
Well, you're 2 stories up, right? This is the second story of the inn.
Right, but I'm only at the window. I'm not on the roof. I don't have to go down 2 stories. I'm only
True.
going from a window on the second story down.
All right. You are 14, 28. You're 20 feet above the ground.
I can do that. I get down. I stealth. I follow him.
All right.
I can get right up on his back if I want.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh shit.
9. Okay.
He's a little drunk.
As he's brushing stuff off, you look up and you see that he sees you.
I don't know if I can. I'm very insured. This was a hard debate.
So you're still at that window, or are you right behind him?
I got down onto the ground and I tried to stealth, but he noticed me.
Right.
I don't know that. I didn't witness any
But
of this.
you were still that far away from him, right?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna, I guess, talk to him, and I'm like holding onto my shoulder and like leaning, and just he can tell I'm injured. I can tell he's injured. I assume this is the body language we're giving.
Right.
And I'm just gonna kind of look at him accusingly, and I'm gonna ask him, how do I phrase this? Do you love her? Are you really trying to keep her safe?
He will answer you on his turn.
Okay. I don't know what's going on above, so might as well use my turn that way.
Sophia's next. She's not moving on from under the bed. All right. So.
Do you want to put Overton and I on the first story?
No, that's fine. I'll just keep you there. 5,
Okay.
10, 15. Because I don't actually have the city around here built.
Oh, I see.
10, 15, 20, 25. So everyone in the hallway, let me just do this. Nope. Everyone in the hallway, you hear from this room over here, just another like smashing and spattering of glass.
Between what happened with
So I
Stumpy
can
and that other
see-
guy.
Yeah, I can see somebody come out of the window then.
Yep. Let's see.
Oh, I see now. Okay. Yeah, my dark vision actually does reach that far. Neat.
We're there. Key, Sophia, and that green. Iceland.
How far can I go? 1. Where's the door? Like I can't see any of the doors. What door?
The door. This is the door to Stumpy's room. There's a door.
Like I can't go through this
Alright,
door.
let me stop. Let me do this. Let me do this for you guys. Because I think, I've read about this. Alright, so this door right here is open.
Okay. Because I want to shoot a beam at him.
We're all down on the ground. If you shoot anything through the window, it's not going to hit anybody. We're all on the ground.
You can run to the window and try to shoot him if you want.
I would like to. Can I make it?
5, 10, 15. Wait.
You have to have enough to run and shoot.
With 30, you can make it to the window.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the window. Let me look at my one spell. Because she's ready to kill. Let me see the range on. I have a range of 120 feet. Can I hit him?
Yeah, you can. With what?
Moonbeam.
With what?
Moonbeam.
Yeah. Mhm.
I'm just gonna roar, and my eyes are gonna glow, and the moon itself is going to glow.
Sure.
And it's gonna the light from the moon is gonna hit me, and I'm gonna shoot like a huge beam out of my mouth aiming for him. It's just a Constitution saving throw. Wait, that can't be right. Is that true? Shape change makes it a saving throw with disadvantage. Oh, okay. When a creature... Is it an area of effect spell? 40-foot high cylinder. Is this an area of effect?
You tell me.
40-foot high cylinder centered on a point within range.
So then yes. But if there was anyone like flying above him, right? That's the idea. You can hit people in the air with it.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh shit.
It's not just 40 feet everywhere.
I was like, okay.
No.
Okay. And it must make a
I'd be dead.
Yeah, you fucking die for this. Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Of 12. It takes 2d10 radiant damage on a save.
He passes.
Or half as much damage on a successful one.
Okay, so what's half damage?
So 2d10, let me roll 2d10, and you take half of that shit.
Okay.
2d10. So half of, wait, let me see if there's any modifiers on it. Do I get any spell modifiers on it? When cast a spell.
10. That's 8.
Is this like a spell? Do I get my spell modifier on that?
What do you mean?
Because
If those spell modifiers already counted in D&D Beyond. So whatever the plus is after your 2d10 is what you get.
No, this is just me reading the spell. So it's 2d10, but I have a spell casting modifier of +4.
That's just when you're rolling to hit.
Oh, okay.
So it's 7 and 8. You take half. Is that 3 or 4?
Should be 4.
Just
I
a
think
second.
so. Should...
17, 22. So what'd you say? What's the question?
If it's 7 damage, but you take half, is that 3 or 4? Should be 4, right?
4, yeah, round.
Okay.
Alright.
She pissed.
Alright. Yeah, so you do it, but he you miss just a little bit, but this beam of light shoots down from the sky and kind of burns a little bit of the road, and you kind of just on the very kind of like edge of this cylinder, it comes down and scrapes his arm. So you see his arm kind of burning and tingling with your magic.
Can Iceland see me now? I'm curious. I can't.
Can see what she can see. No.
No? Okay.
Nope.
But I was pissed enough to shoot at him.
Alright. Anything else left?
Let me see my bonus.
You did your move, you did your action.
But my bonus actions are pretty good. Ooh! I'm also gonna bonus action. Let me go to my bonus action.
So you've wild shaped, healed, moon thing. Are those all spells? Or are those cantrips?
Wild shape is its own
Okay.
thing.
It's an ability.
It's just an ability.
Okay.
Balm of Summer Court.
Okay. Is a spell?
Balm of Summer Court is once again its own thing, because it's a druid.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, I know what I'm doing, thank you. So let me see. Yeah, I can do... So I'm gonna like kind of... Wait, can I see? Because if I can see Overton, can I see Keith?
Nope.
Only whatever you can see from
Only
the window.
what you can see.
Okay. So I
If you can't see it in roll 20, you can't see it in the game.
Alright, so I can't heal... Well, I can't actually... No, I can't only see Overton. Okay.
Well, you probably don't even know I need healing if
Yeah,
you
I
can't
don't
see
know
me,
what
so...
you're doing. Let me see my bonus actions. No, there's no extra bonus actions I could take. Alright.
Well, except that maybe you can keep the light on the windowsill, but it could be Overton.
Yeah. Well, I don't. If I can't see you, I can't do it anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, I don't do anything else. I was just pissed that he didn't even mention
Okay.
anything I said after I said you would trade my people.
Key. Let's see. That was Iceland. Roz. And then Theron's after Roz.
I'm gonna attack blue
Okay.
because because he's still chilling there.
You get advantage because he's prone on top of Theron right now.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna rip him off of Theron.
Yeah, you can do that.
Does that count as a grapple, or is that just like an action?
It would be a interaction.
An interaction. All right. Well, I'm gonna move up and grab him. So,
All right, make a strength check.
She gets advantage because she's reaching.
Yeah, you get it. It doesn't matter what you roll. Yeah, you rip him off.
+6.
I just gonna take actually my so close to him, and I'm raging, so it's gonna hit hard anyway. No, fuck it. I'm just so close. I feel like we're using a hand axe. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, stabilize him and just hack at him? I guess so.
Yeah. Hold on to his collar and just like.
All right. Well, let's see if I hit first of all.
Slam it into his.
So I get 24. Do I hit?
Yes.
Rolling for damage. 1d6
Fuck it up, Karen. Fuck it up.
plus 4 plus 2 is 6. Hit for 9.
Is that?
You mean damage?
Damage for 9.
9 damage to the blue
Don't you
guy.
have
Yeah.
like a ton of?
And then I'm gonna use a bonus action to swing with my other axe. Which, see, I grab him, and then I guess pull it out of my hand. I swoop, swing. So let's see. 10.
10 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that misses.
Okay, so I miss.
So what you hit him with something first, though, right?
Yeah, I hit him for 9 damage first. Try to swing again, miss them.
Yeah. So you reach down, you just yank him off of Theron. I'm gonna say that you throw him back down on the ground again, so he's still prone, and you're still getting advantage on these rolls. Did you roll advantage for these hits?
No, does that mean roll again?
Yeah. You roll 4 times, so, or at least roll again for the second one that you missed.
Okay. 19?
19 hits. Yeah. So roll for damage again.
1d6 plus 6.
Everybody's so bloodthirsty.
Iceland is mad.
Hit for
I feel
7.
like
7.
I'm down there like trying to talk.
Alright, so
I'm
you
trying to
reach
kill
down,
him.
you grab
If
him,
you
you
stall,
yank him
I'm
off with
right
Theron, slam him back down on the ground, and you're just standing over him, like screaming, like hacking him down like this as
Nice.
he's on the ground. Every time your axe comes down, it makes a hit, and then every time you pull it back, blood just kind of shoots up.
You're damn
We'll
right.
say a little bit, just kind of like spatters over your face a little bit. Give it that nice dramatic effect.
Is he dead yet?
He is not dead.
Okay.
Theron.
Alright. Theron's going to get up, which is half my movement speed. He's gonna say to Roz, stop, we need to find out. We might be able to find out more information. And...
Wait, to me?
yeah, because you're sitting there hacking at him.
Yeah, but we have Overton! I want to kill this schmuck!
Kill a schmuck!
That is not Overton. Blue is not Overton. Overton
Yeah.
is
Red was
the
Overton.
guy.
Yeah,
Right,
we have
but
him up.
you don't know where Overton
We
went.
may be able
He
to
just
find
ran
him-
out of the door.
We might be able to find out where like they're coming from or what they're doing.
I strongly disagree. She's still in a rage and is about to fucking murder you for saying it.
Kill him.
Either way, he used his interaction to say that.
Yeah.
Um,
Theron, remember, you can attack, and then if it's a killing blow, decide whether or not it kills him or knocks him out.
I guess I'll attack him and try to knock him out.
I want you dead.
Same.
Iceland's mad.
Nat 20.
You crit, roll dice, double it, then add the modifier.
D8. 10 plus 8. No, 10 plus 4, sorry.
So 14?
14.
Yeah, I mean, what are you hitting him with? Quarterstaff, hands?
Yeah, it's quarterstaff.
Quarterstaff. So you have the quarterstaff kind of up like this, and you're bringing it down, just kind of like smacking him over the head.
I
Try
crack
and-
him upside the head to try and knock him out.
Yeah, try to knock him out. So 14. 14. 6, 7, 8, 9. So as you're doing that, like, he's getting knocked down. He's got a black eye. He's, like, kind of turning red, bluish, purple on the side of the face. But you see that he's still kind of conscious, right? And he's, like, trying to, like, block these attacks with his arms and his sword.
Bonus action. You know, we're pretty much done at this point, and I'm hoping I'm going to get a rest after this. So, flurry of blows.
Yeah!
Alright.
Kill him! Destroy!
A 19
19
and a
hits.
21.
They both hit. Roll for more damage.
I just realized I haven't been using any of my spell
plus
modifiers.
Fucking
8.
monks, dude. I'm a monk. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for my 8 attacks.
13 damage.
Yeah, he's knocked out. You got him.
After that, I kick him upside the head twice.
Yeah, he's just like no longer responding. He's gone. You got him. He's bleeding from out his mouth, from like the side of it, from the side of his out of the side of his armor, from where he's been hacked to pieces by an axe. This guy's done. All right. Anything else?
I still have. What's half of 45?
23. 23.
How many squares am I going to get to move? Is what I'm asking. I could do the math, but
I don't know.
About 4 or 5 squares.
I could do the math, but
4 squares.
all right.
doesn't feel good to be assumed not to be able to do math, does it?
All right. I go in here and realize that Stumpy's okay.
Okay. You see he's alone in the room too.
Yep. I heard.
That's right. Yeah, you can. Alright, so that was Theron. The next player is going to be Key, but there's some people before that. Stumpy is just going to run to the window. Come here, you son of a bitch! And he is going to shoot out the window. He's probably got some kind of bow, I'm sure.
He definitely has a crossbow.
Yeah, he's got a crossbow, so he's going to shoot. But, he misses.
Well, there's a guy right here, right outside his window that he can actually see.
Alright, so that was Stumpy. Next is Overton. Alright, so Overton's going to see Key.
And he responds, I'm hoping.
Oh yeah. So what did you yell out to him?
I didn't even yell. I just talked. We're pretty
Or
close.
what
I
did you
said,
say
you
to him?
know, why are you doing this? Do you actually love her?
He yells back to you, of course I love her. I would do anything for my daughter. He pulls out a crossbow. But you notice
At
that...
me?
Yes, at you. This crossbow is very unique. You can tell because in a way it holds 4 arrows. So he is about to shoot at you 4 times.
Okay. She's just standing there, like, just eyes closed, holding her bleeding shoulder closed. Like, alright, this is what I get for doing the right thing.
You should have killed him!
Alright, does an 11 hit you?
Of course, no, actually it doesn't. Sorry, I'm used to everything hitting me. No, it doesn't.
Does a 21 hit you?
Of course it does, yes.
Alright,
This is gonna be a pivotal moment,
You take-
DM.
you
A
take-
pivotal moment for my character who's trying to
you
do the
take-
right thing, get shot.
you take 6 piercing damage.
I'm out.
Alright,
Completely
so
out.
that
On the
knocks you
ground.
down?
Out.
Alright.
I'm out.
So as that knocks you, like, after you get knocked down, he sees that. Give me a perception, Corinne,
out.
give me a perception check.
Let's see. Plus 4. 20. Dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20? 14, 17.
I see whatever he's fucking
So,
doing.
you see, let's see, he did that.
So could she hear my question and his response in real time?
Yeah.
Okay. So she knows I'm out
care.
there somewhere. As long as somebody
All right,
knows I'm out
so
there.
it's going to be a little bit of theory of mind. Overton is going to run north. 30. He did an action to attack. What's his move?
He did an interaction with me and an action to it.
Right. take another action during his. You can take one additional action. Okay, so he's going to use that. He is going to run 60 feet away, north. You see him. He's trying. You can tell that he's trying to get away, and he's like ducking underneath like wells and people. Like you can see, he's trying to stealth away, but you see him, and he is 60 feet away.
And there's other people out there.
Not a lot. It's very late at night. It's like 2:30, so you see like a beggar and maybe a couple people, like one or two people stumbling drunk. But other than that, it's mostly empty. But you can see that he's like ducking and weaving in between buildings. Yes.
If I were to do moving again, would I hit anybody other than him? Because I have 120 foot range. I can still hit it.
Of moving?
Moonbeam.
Oh, moonbeam? Yes. Yeah, you can still hit him.
Will I hit anybody else?
No.
Fuck you. I'm so mad.
That was Overton. Key. Oh, Key's down. So Key, give me a death saving throw.
You're gonna be okay.
It's just a D20, right?
Yeah, it's just a D20, above 10, below 10. So that is one fail.
Okay. Stupid weak rogue body.
Can I?
Sophia's just gonna keep hiding. The Green Knight. 16. What's Stumpy's perception? The Green Knight disappears within the alleyway of the city. Green Knight is gone. Iceland.
If I jump down to the out of the window,
You have to climb down, and it's half. Oh.
Yes,
Huh?
you would take. Let me look up fall damage again real quick.
If you climb Iceland, it's just double movement.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna jump. Because I want to still hit him. I don't want to take an action.
You take one. You would take 2d6.
That wouldn't even knock me out of there if it hit. That's 12 damage?
Yep, and you land prone.
Oh. Would I still be able to do movie?
Why don't you just do it from the window?
Because I want to get out and heal you with the bonus action. Do you not want that?
You can't hear her.
I'm
You
just
don't know where
curious.
he is, so don't metagame.
Oh, okay.
I thought she
I
heard.
saw him shoot.
Oh, that's right. She heard you talking. So yeah, you
Okay.
know that she's out.
And then saw him shoot somebody. So.
Yes, so
Yeah, that's
she got
true.
there and I heard her.
That's true.
So, can I, if I jump out the window, and I'll land, because I want to be able to moonbeam and heal. If jumping out the window will allow me to do that.
Jumping out the window would be. That would be a movement.
Yeah.
Give me an acrobatics check. If you succeed, you'll only take half damage. If you fail, you'll take full damage.
It doesn't say what a black bear's acrobatics is.
Dexterity then.
Just 10. Okay. It doesn't have any modifiers on it. Okay.
But yes, you would be able to do both Moonbeam and a heal as long as one of those is a bonus action.
One of them is a bonus action. Yep. Okay, so here's my acrobatics check.
Nah, you take full damage.
Full damage, 12?
Yeah, but that's only no. You take 3.
3 damage?
Yeah, you take 3 damage.
2d6.
2d6?
Roll 'em, yeah.
Not a lot.
Oh, no, I'm a fucking bear.
Yeah, you're
That's
pretty
nothing
acrobatic.
to me. I'm literally have 19 extra health. I'm fine. Okay, so now I'm out there.
Mm-hmm.
I can see Key. That's perfect. Ronan
Yep.
is not going to jump out the window because I don't want him getting hurt.
He doesn't jump down.
He doesn't jump down because he's a
He's standing at the window growling at Overton running away because he can still see him too.
Good boy. Yeah, I'm gonna do another moonbeam, so he's gonna need to do another Constitution saving throw of 12.
He succeeds.
So he needs to take half my damage. So 2d10 halved. So 2d10 halved. So half of 13.
7.
Do I really kill him?
You do not kill him, but it comes down. It comes down, and you see you miss him again, and it just burns his back as he's running away. He is a general. He is a high-level character. But to give you perspective of how strong you guys are now, I'm using the same character sheet from Smiley. If that gives you
Oh, that
perspective
does.
of
I feel better.
how much stronger you guys are.
Although it looks like closed spaces are not Keith's friend.
He was weak, but he also has an ability to heal himself.
I thought I could kill him. That's why I was wasting all my second level spell slots.
Anything else, Love?
Well, yeah, I have to heal Key. Let's see my.
So you see Key bleeding on the ground, crossbow
Yeah,
bolt
exactly.
sticking into her shoulder.
She has an arrow sticking out of her.
But then you tried to kill Overton instead.
She's pissed! She is pissed.
He's also prone.
Alright,
Oh, God.
Obvious.
I'm gonna shake my little bear butt.
No, I'm supine. I'm just
and
on
like
the
a
ground.
mist is gonna flow around me and go right into Key. That's 2d6 plus 2. 2d6 plus 2. So 12 health back.
There you go.
Am I conscious then?
Yes. Yeah, you come back and you're conscious.
Okay.
You have 12 health.
As you're fading away from life, you feel this mist just come through your nostrils, and it's a sweet, soothing aroma as you wake back up to the world
To 12 fucking.
with an arrow sticking out of your shoulder.
Can I say something just for funsies?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it, I only have one change of clothes. She's like looking covered in blood. God damn it.
Raj, you're up. Theron, you're next.
Right.
Well, actually, this is what I'm gonna say.
I still want to kill him.
You're not gonna reach him because he's too far away.
You're up, Russ.
Because he's gonna get 3. He has something else give him an extra action, so he's moving 90 feet away. Give me another perception check, though.
Okay. Plus 4. Plus 4. 13, 14, 15, 16. 17.
17. You see him disappear. You don't know where he went. He disappears in the streets of the town. Just barely, though. You watch him for a while, but then he just turns a corner behind a building.
Blue is unconscious.
All right. So we're at this point. We are going to leave. We're going to leave combat. So initiative is gone. Green Knight disappeared. Overton disappeared.
Okay.
I'm pissed.
Theron runs to the window just to do a perception check himself to see if he can see him.
Yeah, go ahead. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20, boys!
20 plus.
Even then, he went around a
5.
building.
Yeah.
Passive 15, so no. Because you said she had a 17, so.
Yeah. Nope.
Nope. Alright.
Alright, I guess I climb back up the window.
He's gonna come back into the hallway then. Then back
All right.
over.
Yeah,
to
you guys
the
are free to.
guy.
You guys are free to move however you want.
Okay.
Okay. I'm still gonna bear walk over to Key and see if you're fine. I look like I'm very angry there. I'm very angry.
Oh, like you're walking over to me on the ground?
Yeah. I wanna.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
I see you as a bear, and I'm like, oh god damn it!
It's like flag, but it's got little bits of like my red color. You can tell it's me. But I'm still
Iceland.
I kind of lean down and nudge you up.
Oh god. I say, can you climb back up, or do I need to help you get into the door?
Can bears climb? I feel like
No.
black bears are good climbers.
Give me an acrobatics check to climb up.
Fucking good bear.
I climb up with second story.
Jesus
Would you
Christ.
get a nat 20?
Yeah.
The bear just jumps up from the second floor.
Yeah,
My
that's fine.
God.
Also, you give me an acrobatics check, Keith. For climbing
Oh, okay.
up. Or do you not have to? Because don't
I
you
don't
have a rope
have to
thing?
now. With second story work,
Yeah.
I
think
can climb
rope- I
with
think
no
you can do
check,
fine.
and I have no movement disadvantage.
Yeah, so you're fine. You climb up.
I'm an angry ass bear. I just fucking.
You guys are all back into this hallway now.
Okay, now I figured out which room is Sophia's, and I go marching in there, just drenched in blood, and I say, Sophia! Like this.
She kind of like just pokes her head out. She was almost scared, but then recognizes your voice. Kind of looks up at you. What happened? Who was out there?
I'm like, it was.
Your muted.
I just kind of sit there, and I'm like wiping like blood out
Your
of my
mic
face.
is also missing, it looks like.
And I'm like, Your dad was here? Everyone else freaking started attacking him. I don't know what's going on. I got stabbed in the back and then he shot me with like this crazy crossbow bolt.
Gotcha there. But father was out there. So she also turns to Roz. Roz, what happened? Did you kill my father?
She's getting her mic. Hang on.
Oh, my bad.
I was trying to say is the first thing I did was run in to see if Sophia was okay.
She's good and she asked you a question.
Did I kill her father? No, I didn't kill your father.
I'm still sitting there like an angry black bear.
Like spitefully, not for lack of trying.
Roz doesn't answer. She has some strange feelings about it. Also, her face is completely covered in blood, and that's pretty cool. And I want everyone to be reminded that is what's happening right now.
But not
So
covered,
you're covered in
right?
blood,
It's just
and
that
it's
very artistic, like, spattering of blood.
Yeah.
So
Love
yours is not your blood, and I'm drenched in my own.
But
Correct.
you're fine.
Well, you think that. Theron ties up the blue knight. Alright, cool.
Ties up the blue knight. Alright, yeah, the blue knight's tied up.
I'm gonna
And
stay in here.
I'm dragging that guy back to my room.
So Roz is very.
Bring him in here. I tie him up on the bed.
On the
Alright.
bed? Okay.
We have to go. She's very insistent about this. She does not care that it is 3 a.m. But how can we go into hiding? I mean, I guess Key would know best about this.
Well, we can't stay in a place like this, that's for sure.
I shift out of there, and I'm back in person. I'm like, next time we will kill him.
I kind of look at them all and I'm like, guys, it's her dad.
He betrayed my people. He is.
I just kind of look at Sophia for a reaction.
She kind of comes out of underneath, and she's sitting on just the corner of the bed. She's just looking down. She's not really reacting to anyone. But she is just, you can tell that she's intently listening to what everyone's saying.
I am Princess of Eritoi. He has betrayed my people. The next time I see him will be the last.
Theron grabs Iceland and pulls her out of the room.
She's pissed.
Key's kind of scowling and is like, look.
And then
All
he
right.
whispers to her, "It's her father.
I'm like, look.
We can discuss this later." And then
You
he
want-
leaves her and goes back into the room.
Sure.
I'm like, look, if you want, I can tell you some stories about fathers, and you don't always get a good one, and you don't always get a bad one. Everyone's got a dichotomy here. I don't know who started this or what's going on. Frankly, I'm not a big fan. He tried to kill me, but he said it was for you.
So Roz kind of like gestures to have Sophia to sit on the bed next to her, and they sit on the bed and and Roz is very concerned and confused. She wants to protect Sophia, but she's also like completely lost touch with why they're doing what they're doing, why they stole a kid from a cell, from a father who clearly wants to protect her, and with no idea of whose motivation, she just kind of showed up and became part of this war band. So she kind of just looks around and says, like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Maybe we should just let her go with her father.
The job I was given was to watch this kid, right? This is the job I was given. We're dragging her all over creation. There's some kind of dragon. Her dad's here trying to kill us.
All we know is that Praxia's body is somewhere under Avalon, and the only other kind of dragon we can have that's going to be anywhere on par with killing it. I don't know if you think you can kill a dragon. I know I can't kill a dragon. But if that thing, I don't know if anybody else knows what it is, but if it comes back, we won't be having a good time. It won't be as much of an adventure as a slaughter. If
What comes back?
The dragon. We have to find the people to train Sophia to fight this battle.
Yes. If he keeps her near Praxia before she has awakened to whatever she's meant to be, we will not win, or no one will survive this battle. Do you want
What
to
if he
send
was
her-
trying to train her?
You think
What if
that's
he
what he's
knew?
doing in a cell?
Then maybe we find him and we ask him, what does he know about Sophia being a dragon? I mean, what other options do we have right now?
We could ask what Sophia wants.
She doesn't
Theron
know! She's a kid, Ross
has-
says. She doesn't know. She didn't know she was a dragon. She didn't know anything of the world.
She might have an opinion on her father.
Sophia, what would you like?
Everyone suddenly turns.
Yeah,
Drew's
everyone,
just like, God damn it.
yeah, everyone, like, you're all having this conversation about her in front of her, like, yelling at each other, and then finally Theron's like, what does Sophia want? And everyone just turns to her. So she kind of, like, looks up at everyone, and, like, her eyes are dotted around, and she says, I don't know what I want. I didn't expect any of this to happen. But I know the one thing that I don't want is I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back home. I've already seen too much of the world, and as bad as it is, I still want to see more than the cage that I was in. It doesn't mean that I don't care for my father, but I don't want to go back.
When she says that, she looks pointedly at everyone who is trying to kill her father. Like,
I back it up. I'll kill him again.
hi horse, hi horse.
Theron turns and glares at Iceland.
I glare
And
back
then
at
turns back
there.
to
I
Sophia.
was glare the fuck back at you.
Key's just kind of, that's not very royal of you.
Roz is super restless, and she's like, we can't stay here. We
All right.
gotta keep moving.
It is time to go.